kobold queen with visions of a world made new in fire and rage. Driven by prophecy, she has filled her followers with the raging passion of her cause. Now, you step forth into her burning realm. Dark shapes move among the rising embers. Thick-skinned beasts belch gouts of fire. It's an ambush! Roll for initiative. Battle is about to commence. Epic encounters. Turn your RPG up to 11.
And hello! Welcome to Band of Badgers. We're just waiting to see if it actually works. I think it is, so we're going to go with this. Hello, welcome to Band of Badgers. I'm Dave, your GM for this evening. Good. And this is Epic Encounters by Steamforged. We are currently playing the Shrine of the Kobold Queen, which is basically, it's an epic encounter in a box. It's absolutely fantastic. We have just finished a 10-month campaign. Well, I have, and some of us have. And we just needed to unwind. We're playing something that's kind of literally out of the box, plonk it onto the table. Obviously, we can't play because of lockdown, although it's coming to an end hopefully soon. We will be playing these around the tables because we have our big barbecue party coming up. So potentially we'll be playing this again. But it is a lot of fun. So do go and check this out. This is by Steamforged Games. You'll probably find some links going on in live chat. And these are my beautiful players. How you doing, players?
Hello.
All right, yeah.
Good evening. Hello.
Sean's enthusiasm. Here we go.
Let's do it.
He's ready to smash. Ready to Hulk smash.
So,
well, hello there.
This is going to be part 2 of 2. We should hopefully finish this encounter this evening. I don't think it's going to take the full 3 hours. I think you're going to be able to do that in pretty much early time, pre-time, I don't know. But if we need to take a break, we can take a break. You just have to shout. Of course, as always, thank you for watching us, whether you're watching us live on Twitch, whether you're watching us on YouTube. Thank you very much. We appreciate everything you can do for us. But what do we do as Band of Badgers? Well, we support writers, artists, designers, and creators, large and small, all across the world. So if you would like to come and join the band, all you have to do is get in touch. It may not be an epic encounter. We've got some new games starting for Dungeons and Dragons, for Pathfinder, for Starfinder, for Symbaroum, and stuff from Free League Coriolis, if you want to a bit of sci-fi from Free League. So we got loads of different bits and pieces coming on. So if you want to come and play, or you got a product to show off, get in touch and we'll help you out. Now, if you would like to support us in return, you can just by using your Twitch Prime subscription, and of course we have our Patreon, all of which you can find on our Linktree link. There we go.
Yes.
Our Linktree
link.
Yeah. But as a reminder, all of our content even from donkeys years ago, you can find it all on our YouTube account on our youtube.com/Band of Badgers. All of our stuff is there, plus our Q&A interviews, our unboxings, our product reviews, our past adventures. They're all on there, so do go and check those out because they are bloody brilliant.
There what?
There are? I said they're bloody brilliant.
And the paintings.
I missed the last part. You were like, ah!
Yes.
For anyone who also misheard, that's linked tree, not licked tree. Because
Yes.
don't do that. You're going to get splinters in your tongue. It's not fun.
No.
Not that I've ever done that.
So,
Don't lick trees.
do you remember where we were, guys?
Yes, I was
Okay.
about to crawl into a crawl space after.
This is just a bit of fun for us. So where we are, we're not going to go into too much description because we just want to get into the action of this. So yes, Jen, you were bandaging your leg as we discussed earlier today.
Yes. I can go get that thing if you want.
No. Right. What is happening?
I do.
And what I should do actually is just for the
Are you
viewers,
gonna put
if
up
you've already gone into part 2 and you haven't seen part 1 yet, ignore the little box down below. What I'm going to do is I'll turn that off. There we go. I'll turn it off because we're going to go full screen on that. Anyway, go on. What are you up to, Jen?
Well, once I bandage my leg and rethink my life choices greatly, I'm going to see about getting into that crawl space. I'm going to pat Thorin on the back. Thank you for your assistance. And see about getting up into that crawl space and being very, very sneaky.
You're welcome, milady.
I was going to be a bridesmaid.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Well, if you want to, Hadel, if you want to marry Brian now, I could do that for you if you like. It's up to you.
Mm.
So do you want me to roll stealth or acrobatics to get up there, or athletics, or?
You don't need to. It's not high. It was just
Okay.
An opening. So did anyone take the door off?
We opened.
There's a door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a covering. It was a secret door, basically. It was a covering. It was a hidden area. So what
Yeah,
we'll do
we
is
opened the door.
we will switch views for everybody. Bear with me. This takes a couple of clicks. The cameras go fire, and when we reappear, wow, it's almost like magic. And here we are. So,
Wow.
you take the covering off, and what you see is a tunnel, and you climb in. As we discussed yesterday,
How wide was the tunnel?
it's not that wide. So
No,
as
and
we
it's
discussed
short as well,
yesterday,
'cause I have to
If you're
crawl.
a fan of aliens, you are now Vasquez in that vent tunnel thing. Okay, so you can't stand up, but you can kneel. This is not the Die Hard crawl space.
So it's not HVAC duct. So normally I'd say Hadil to back Annie up because of the stealth, but because of the size, I don't think you're necessarily going to be able to fit in there. So Annie, if you stealth far enough ahead where I'm not going to impact your ability to stay hidden, I'll back you up. I'll stay 20 feet behind you or something.
Okay.
So keep you in view, give you some backup, but not give your location away by my own clumsiness.
You mean when you're rolling nat ones?
Yeah, that'd be.
In 2 in a row.
Ooh, that was a burn.
It was 4 last night.
Yeah.
Oh, on call.
Let's see if we can beat that this evening.
No.
No, Steve,
Let's not.
tonight is the night of 20s.
No, come on, let's not talking about burn. Brown's still feeling a little bit sore.
So I'm gonna go in there, and what do I see? And
Okay.
I'm being as quiet as a mouse,
Okay.
quieter than a mouse even.
It is a dark tunnel, which you see as you start to move ahead. You can see light coming from the floor.
Underneath me?
Yes.
Oh,
Ahead of you, but in the floor of this passage.
okay. And the passage just goes through?
Yep, the tunnel carries on. So if you can see it on
Okay,
the map.
I'll keep going.
Okay, so and now you can start to feel a lot of heat. Basically, right in front of you, in the floor of this tunnel, you can see below you there is a river of lava.
Am I getting a little toasty?
You're getting warm, yeah. You're getting pretty hot.
Well, I mean, she was already hot, but you know.
Is that okay?
Can I keep? Yeah. Can I keep going forward, or
You
is
can
it
keep
a
going,
dead
yeah.
end?
No, you can
Yep.
keep going.
All right, I will keep going forward.
Okay, so you kind of keep clear of the opening gap because you can see the rising heat, vapors and stuff coming up from it. As you look down, as you step over it, you can see there is a wide, almost 60 feet. Well, I don't suppose you can really tell without seeing it, but let's say it's 60 feet deep or more, where the lava is just flowing, sludgingly going by.
Well, that's not good.
Now, looking ahead of
And-
you, you can see what appears to be another small chamber.
Okay, well, I'll keep going forward. It was sneak as far ahead as I could, so
Okay.
I keep going.
Right. So the next step will take you into the chamber. So this. Right, so this takes you into here. And what appears to be kind of an egg room.
Egg room?
An egg room. Hold on, I've just dropped a load of stuff on the floor. You need to pick it up. Right. This room is almost entirely occupied by eggs. I know we've made references to Alien and aliens, so picture that in your head. There are dozens of large, heavy, giant eggs. They're rough, their black surface is seamed with gleaming red of like veins of varying intensity, a bit like magma. Around the bottom of these eggs are what appear to be juvenile fire snakes. Each one is approximately the size of a small dog, as they slink and wriggle between the eggs, probably keeping themselves warm because of the fluctuating heat. Two of them start to slither their way towards you and start to wrap around one of your legs. Not doing anything harmful, they're not hurting you, but they're kind of putting their snake heads up against your leg and rubbing it.
Aww.
I'm not playing my goblin that wants to take everything home and call it a deity. I'm gonna wait until it's is it gonna unslither itself, or do I need
No, it seems to like you.
Oh, you're his mom.
I don't want it to like me.
Why not? It'd be a cool mount to have, wouldn't it? When they're bigger, I mean, yeah.
Grows up a bit. Fearsome.
So if I try to crawl back up into the crawl space,
You can do that. Also from your vantage point, so where you are in this kind of low chamber with all these eggs, you can see there's another opening and what looks to be a bigger chamber and several kobolds riding fully grown adult fire snakes.
oh, lovely. Okay, I'm gonna.
Is that to the left or to the right?
It's kind of forward. It's that way.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna crawl back up into that little cubby area.
Okay.
And-
Hogan is coming along.
Right. When I
I'm
see
gonna-
Jen returning, I'll back up.
With
Okay.
a baby fire snake wrapped around my leg, apparently.
As you move to go into the chamber, the snakes just kind of unwiggle themselves and go back to the eggs.
Okay. So I'm going to relay everything that I've seen to Boss Man and mention that the little baby fire snakes seem very attracted to legs. They're leg snakes.
Leg snakes.
Did I see if there was another way into this room other than what was across?
Yeah, there's an entryway from the other side.
From the other side, okay. So we may be able to go. We may be able to go across or around,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we
going
can.
through here is it will be clumsy at best.
And only a few of us will be able to do it, especially if that tunnel is cracked. I'd be worried about.
By the
something
way,
heavy going down there.
there's lava under the floor. The floor is lava.
Okay, corridor then. The corridor that I went partly down yesterday,
Okay.
or during yesterday's session, not actually yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on that corridor only goes right there. It doesn't go up at all.
The one that you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes from A to B. It's a straight line.
Okay. Is there any way to sabotage the tunnel after we come out of it?
If you want to, yeah.
Unless we want that as a potential route. I'll leave it to you, boss man.
No, I think sabotaging it is a good idea because I think me and you might possibly get away with getting down there without it breaking. But I think if Thoron went down there, Brion, and certainly Hadil, then I think the body weight might make it shatter, and somebody would be going for a tumble in the lava. The kobolds obviously can use it willy-nilly and sneak behind us, so I think sabotaging it so they can't use it is a good idea.
Now, do you want either you or me to stand at the ready here in this opening? We're unseen.
Maybe close the door again so they don't realise we've found it, and then somebody stay on guard, so if anything creeps up this way to try and flank us, then we catch them by surprise instead. Is it at all possible from standing in the room we've just cleared and looking down that tunnel, because it is straight, can you actually see the kobolds and the snakes they're riding on the other side?
From from the one you're in?
Yeah, so if I think
No, you have to go. You stepped into the egg room,
Mm-hmm.
and from that vantage point, then you can see the other opening and access to the other cave.
Okay.
You can't see it from the tunnel you're in.
But can I see the eggs and the baby snakes from the tunnel I'm in?
Now that you know what you're looking for, yes.
Okay.
Hey, boss. I had lava. What's going on?
There's lava running below this tunnel bridge thing. I don't think it's necessarily going to take larger people's weight, and I don't want anybody to take a lava bath.
Oh, quick question. What are the walls like on either side? Are they solid?
I don't know. I don't know enough about stonework to be able to see. I just know that there is a large crack in the floor.
Annie's pretty perceptive. She might have an idea.
I'll back out and let Annie and Hadil take a look. I'm gonna move to the tip of the other corridor, stand next to Thorin, and take a look down there. Just keep an eye out, make sure nothing's coming in from that direction.
Situation report, Master Hogan.
Floor in the tunnel has a crack in it, and there's a river of lava below it. So I don't think that's a non-starter for getting down there, I think.
Good-o.
Boss, I might have an idea. You're gonna have to do a little bit of investigation though.
Go for it.
Well, I'm thinking if I have a look at these, you're saying that there's a big crack in the floor, and obviously if I go near that, sploosh. But I want to check the walls either side, because I'm big enough that if I'm in that space, I should be able to easily, hands and feet on either side. I've got that going for me that I should literally be able to wedge myself against the wall, so that effectively I'm not touching the floor. But I want to investigate the walls first to make sure that they're not crumbly like the floor.
That might be better done out in the cave than in the small tunnel that you barely fit in.
Okay.
Because it's probably going to be the same wall stuff.
Without actually going into where the broken part is, can I investigate it, Dave?
You can. You're inside the mouth of the tunnel right now.
Yeah, but I can see down into it, and I can see this damaged section on the floor, or the walls around it looking just as equally. It looks like if the floor goes, the walls are going to slide out with it, and.
Yep. So you're going to go up to the crack.
Oh no, I'm going to still. I've got a good enough eyesight, so I want to be a little bit back from the crack, so that I'm not actually anywhere near any. going to fall away from under me.
Well, the problem with a gridded system is that you are either adjacent or too far away. So these are 5 feet squares. So to get a better look, you have to be close to it.
Could I whisper to Annie to investigate it, as she can pass freely over it carefully without causing any ill effect?
You can pass the questions on to Annie.
Yeah, Annie, would you mind investigating the walls for me, or either side, or down this side, so that I don't want to just come in here and cause an accident, but I want to know if those walls are rock solid, and if I could be able to just use them to pin either side and go over the top, not to negate the floor at all. And also, how far away were those fire snakes from where you were on the other side of the crack, where you were sort of in the safe
too many
ground?
questions at once. Let's
Sorry?
stick to one at a time.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain right now is like, I can only handle one question at once. So.
Okay, we'll start with the walls then. What are they like?
Okay. What am I rolling for that?
Do an investigation for me. It's one of your skills.
I would be surprised if I know that they're even rocks.
Okay, so also one of the things to mention is, you just did it, but when we do roll a dice, because the audience can't see our dice, only we can, make sure you call out the numbers.
15.
Okay, so you got 15 for investigation. Yeah. So obviously the walls where you are, you've already gone across it once. It held your weight. You didn't notice anything, but it is there is a crack. That is evident. And below you is a river of lava. That is also evident. So it would seem that in that crack area there is a weakness.
Yes.
It also seems to be that if there's a river of lava below you, then you are in some kind of sheltered bridge. So do you want to take a closer look?
I can certainly try.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
So you're now
I'm being very
on the crack.
light-footed and careful as much as
Yep.
possible, and still stealthy. Not that I think anything's going to come up out of the lava, but we'll see.
So how do you want to investigate the crack?
See where it starts and where it ends. Like, how is it just straight across? Does it go up the wall?
Okay, so as you're looking at the crack, you with the light, using the light from the lava and your own natural kind of dark vision, with your own elfish sensibilities as well, you do notice that the crack does indeed go from the base up the right-hand wall, and then you realise how thin this rock is.
Ah, okay. Not a good idea.
Okay, let's get back from that sharpish, and okay, my plan is just changing very quickly. But get away from the falling rock thing of burning ag.
Yes, that means you need to back out because I can't get out unless you're out.
I've already backed out. Was with that yet, and I'm backing out to give you the space to get out.
There you go.
Okay. So, actually, Steve, was I staying up there while you guys go around?
No, I think we'll just scrap that and we'll go off in force.
Okay.
And if me and you stay towards the back and keep an eye out behind us in case anything does creep up, we'll just
Okay.
handle it that way. Best not.
Well,
to.
I mean, I could just shoot at the wall or try to crumble the wall some more.
Well, sorry to interject, but we could try jamming the door shut from this end.
Yeah. Just to make sure nothing comes through that door.
Yeah.
There anything big and heavy we can stick in front of it, or anything we can jam in between it and the side of it so it doesn't open?
The kobolds
Probably
had
one of the
spears, didn't they?
spears. Yeah.
Yeah.
You had
We
the
get a
original
couple of-
door.
We're on the same wavelength there, Steve.
I go grab a couple of the spears from the dead goblins, snap off the ends, and then jam
Wait
like
until
hammer.
I'm out.
Yeah, come on then, hurry up. Annie, come on, get a move on, Annie.
Annie is not okay.
Annie,
is
you were the
sneaking
chosen
through.
one.
And it's, oh, good God.
This whole time, Brayon's just, looking around, amusing himself, humming to himself. A whimble,
Right, as soon as Annie's cleared the door, then I'll start jamming spearheads into the side of it to try and stop it from opening,
That's okay. Yep.
and then
Yeah.
go back to the tunnel entrance.
Okay.
So I'm out of the thing
Yeah.
now, Dave.
It was lagged. It was lagged up.
All right, shall we
Marching orders, boss.
onward?
Yeah, so this corridor, I believe, is 10 foot wide, so we can go down double file.
Yep.
So
Brilliant.
we have Thorin and Brown up front, Hadil dead in the middle, and Annie and I will take up the rear.
Right. So Annie, you at the back. Who's at the front?
Thorin and Brion.
And I'm in the middle.
Like that.
Hi, Doran.
Hi, Brown. It's you and me as usual. What's new, pussycat?
Wow.
As you're both stood in front of me, a kobold head slowly.
Are you
appears.
feline okay?
Tell me honestly, how does my face look?
Oh, don't worry. I can deal with that once we're out of this situation. You've already got your whiskers back. That's the most important thing. At least you can squeeze through those tight spaces now.
Aye, okay.
So as you two stood side by side in front of me, a kobold's head which slowly appears between the two of your heads over your shoulders, and opens its mouth and hi, how's it going?
Oh, bloody hell, Hadil. What are you
Are
doing?
you doing that loud?
No, I'm not doing it that loud. It's just I'm so close it sounds that loud because it's right by your ears, but it's more of a whisper. But yeah, I am using my tail and my kobold head as a puppet. Just
Sneaky
to say
golden
hi.
bastard.
Master Hogan, maybe an order of discretion is in order here.
I'm not being indiscreet.
Not you. You should give the order to us not to be.
Or to be?
Whatever breaks the tension is fine.
Right, so we'll
We've got our
go
marching
off.
orders.
I guess we'll go down the corridor slowly, Dave. So 5 at a time,
Yep.
and we'll stop if we see anything.
So is everyone just kind of shuffling down? Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, checking out things.
Yeah, if
as
you want
we
us to
move.
make a stealth check or anything, that'll be fun because I've got disadvantage on that.
As we're going, I'm using my perception and I'm checking for absolutely anything because we already know we've got one dodgy tunnel. I'm checking for floor, ceiling, everything.
I think that's a good idea that we all do a perception or some sort of team perception roll.
Do you
I
want-
don't know.
Well,
I'd forgotten about that actually. So now you're saying that, I'll call a halt and ask Hadil to take the lead, and you can check the floor in front of us.
Yep.
Shh. Shh. It doesn't matter. You all take several steps, and then you announce, "Oh yeah, by the way, we should search the traps."
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, it's too late.
Okay. Well, technically, I got further than that last night.
No, you didn't. You took 2 steps because I measured. it and I
Okay.
took 2
Oh
steps.
yeah. So they're one
And then I
square in
moved
front
it.
of me.
Yes, you're literally 1 square in front of you.
Yeah.
You notice that Brion, as you step, you trip a tripwire. It stretches across the
Of course I do.
across the passageway and sets off. It triggers a rock fall coming down from above. So suddenly all these big rocks come down, and the reason I was saying do you all kind of shuffle forward is because you are now all in the falling debris radius.
I would like to hear this and do some excellent acrobatics to jump the F out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. I try
Ditto.
and roll backwards to the entrance of the tunnel.
Okay.
22?
It
Is that good enough to?
Hold on. I haven't said hold anything.
Hey.
Calm down. Come on, calm down.
Right. Okay. It is. Ooh, okay. It's not so bad. I thought it was going to be harder than that. It's not so bad. Everybody can make a dexterity check.
Saving throw.
Sorry. Dexterity saving throw.
Right. Don't forget, everyone within 10 feet of me, add +4 to your dexterity saving throw.
That's
17 for me.
9 for me.
Okay. So
26.
11.
We've got. How many? Who's rolling?
But I rolled for the acrobatics,
We've
but
got-
I'll.
It's a dexterity saving throw. So, Hadil, you got 13.
+4.
Oh, is it not counting the 4?
Yep.
No.
No,
No,
it
it's not
doesn't.
counting the 4.
Oh, that's
No, so you're going to have to add it yourself.
Right, 14, 15. That's
Just give me
fine.
17.
Something about dex saving, and I don't remember what it is.
Annie, you got 6.
Be
Plus
10
4.
total, wouldn't it, with the +4?
Okay.
No, she got 10 total because it's +4.
Yeah. So Annie failed. Where's Brion? Are you on there?
Yeah, I rolled a 5, which is 9 in total.
Yours is not set
You
up.
plus.
Can you make sure that your game log is set to everyone?
Which it is.
Close it and open it again.
Yeah, I don't see your roll. But if you failed, you failed. So.
Is that with the +4?
With the +4, it's still 9.
Oh. Yikes.
Oh, come on! Is that I got
1 plus 1
6
plus 4.
damage. God
And I
damn.
only take 3.
You only take so everyone who passed, anyone who passed the dexterity save, you take half damage, half 6
What was
damage.
the saving throw, Dave?
It's 12.
Oh, 12. So sorry, I take 6 because I failed as well then.
Oh,
Nick,
did you?
No,
Yeah.
You got 11.
did you pass? No.
Yeah.
Pass.
Plus 4.
So you
15.
should-
No. I don't get I already get +4 on it, right? I don't give myself an extra +4. So it's just 11 for me.
Oh, because of right. Okay, so you.
Because
failed
it
as well.
already adds it onto mine automatically. It just doesn't add it onto everyone else's.
Right. Okay.
Nick, you passed?
Yeah, I passed.
Right.
So, and you have evasion?
I do.
Yeah, so you should take no damage, I believe.
Should be something like that, yeah.
Okay, everyone done? That was a bit of a mess. Right, here we go. So the rocks come tumbling down. You two, I'm assuming, will go forward. You two, I'm assuming, will go backwards.
Yes.
I'm going to dance around them and not one will touch me.
You're gonna have to pick a direction. You either go forwards or backwards.
I'll take a step backwards.
Okay, so vroom.
Make sure they stick with the boss. Make sure he's
Okay,
alright.
So the rocks tumble in, separating you.
Does it block the entire passage?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it possible to dig through it, or
Well, it already made a lot of noise.
that's okay? I'd say me and Brion go to the end of this because I think the end of this tunnel is just there, isn't it? Like 2 squares in front of us,
Nearly, yeah.
something like that. We'll shout through. Boss, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think you're going to have to take the little passageway to get into the room. I've got a feeling this passageway goes into the same place.
No chance.
Okay, we're going to have to try and dig through then.
We're gonna have to go through the passageway.
You two can go through the passageway, but if I do, there's not going to end well.
No. I don't think her deal will make it.
You could. You don't have to clear the entire rock fall away, do you? You only have to clear like the top 5 feet of it away, because then you can crawl over it and through.
Yeah.
So depending if that's allowed by Dave, we could spend like half an hour digging it just to get the top layer off, just so that you can squeeze through it.
Yeah.
But it depends whether we're going to attract anything. Me and Brayon will have to keep guard on this side, so we won't be able to help you dig it, I'm afraid.
Have hands, we'll
It
dig.
doesn't take 2 of you to guard, so one of you can help.
Okay, I assume Brayon's the strongest, so I think he should help. I'll guard.
Okay, I'll go help.
Did the rock fall come from one side in particular, or did the whole ceiling come down?
The whole ceiling came down in a 15-foot
Okay.
area.
Okay. It's going to take ages to clear.
You are.
Yeah, but you only have to clear like say 2 feet of it on the
Yeah.
top, because then you can squeeze through.
I just meant because it's 15 foot long.
Yeah. But if it's Brayon from this side and one of you or 2 of you from the other side, it shouldn't be too long, should it? Probably be half an hour.
I'm guessing with all that noise we made, we probably don't have half an hour.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm betting that too. Think you might have to risk the tunnel, boss.
Okay, Thorin, do a perception check for me, please.
Shortly thingly. Oh, that's rubbish. I'm not even sure I can see the end of my nose.
Okay.
A 4.
No, you're kind of the dust and the smoke that's come up from this cave-in, basically controlled cave-in. You still got a ringing in your ears. You're not kind of sure. There's some shadows and stuff like that moving, but you can see there is light at the end of this tunnel. You can see the curved wall of the next chamber ahead of you.
Right. Okay. I am going to heal myself for 10 hit points, Dave.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, I'll take. I do have 1 potion of healing, so I will take that, which is 2d4 plus 2.
Go for it. Rolling for it.
Which is 5, 6, 7 points of damage. 7 points of healing. Sorry.
7 points of
7.
healing damage.
Yeah, healing damage. There we go. And I shall scrub that off of my. Oof. There you go. It's gone. And I shall stand guard
Okay.
for now. But I think we might have to risk the tunnel. Well, you might have to risk the tunnel.
So Thorin, you start to see lights that definitely seem to start moving towards you and coming around the corner. At the end
Brown,
of
we've
the
got
tunnel
company.
Is one of those
Finally.
snake things coming to investigate what the noise was. Okay.
Yep. Is it seeing us yet?
It is, yes. So just to make things easy, can everybody roll initiative for me, please? We are still using the D&D Beyond encounter, just to see
11.
what happens.
18.
Right, hold on. Right, Thorin, 11. The deal.
18.
18, nice. Annie,
8.
8. Hogan,
Like it keeps going almost to like 18 or something, and then flopping over to a low number.
Brion.
I'm having a bit of trouble accessing D&D Beyond at the moment. It's probably why my roll wasn't showing a moment ago. Is it possible for someone to roll for me on this occasion?
Do you have a dice handy?
Actually, I think we can, can't we?
You can just roll a d20 for him. What's your initiative, Brion?
Do it on his character. 2 secs.
Right, sorry, it's just there's been a bit of a crash on this device. Pardon me.
Right. He gets advantage. So the highest number was 20.
Dirty 20.
It's in the game log as well, Dave. So
Yeah.
it's a 20.
Right.
Dirty.
Here we go. Right, so before it even gets to you, the mounted kobold is going to risk an attack on you, Thorin. He's got his short bow up. He takes a shot. He rolls it, and he gets a 10. Completely missing.
I'm afraid that's a miss.
And Brion's trying to clear out the rocks and stuff, and an arrow snaps next to you in the rock. Right, we are going to go from Thorin's position. So Thorin, you can retaliate if you wish.
Yeah, so I'll take a single step forward so that I'm within 5 feet of it.
Yep.
And then I will raise my longsword behind me to take a slash from behind my shield. Because I'm still, as you might remember from yesterday, using my shield and longsword. Attacks. Longsword. And I get a 13 plus 6, which is 19 to hit.
That hits. Go for it.
Oh, it does 11 damage.
11 points of damage. It's a good hit. It's a painful hit. It's still alive.
I'm aiming at the snake.
Yes.
Okay, just in case
Yep.
you need to worry. I'll take my second attack.
Go for it.
Oh, it's very nearly an 18. 10, unfortunately.
10 misses.
Okie dokie. And I think that's all I've got. Yeah, I won't do that because that's going to be a waste of a spell slot. Yes. That is my go over.
Okay, well, it's the snake's turn now. So it does its 2 attacks, which is a bite and a tail. So it goes in with its bite to see if it can get you. It gets a 10, smashes itself on its nose on your shield. Goes for the tail whip. Up and above it goes, over the shield, hitting an 18.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Again, slapping the head, just missing out on making contact. We'll carry on with the next person in line.
I shall taunt you a second time.
Which is Annie. What do you wish to do?
I'm going through the tunnel,
Okay.
so I have to unblock it first because we jammed
you
things
gotta-
in the door.
So there's a few
Putting
spears in there.
spear
Let's say
from
there's
door.
2. You're gonna have to use your
Yes.
strength to pull them out.
So is it just a regular strength check?
Yep, go for it.
Oh, for God!
Get a 1.
Same thing again. It did the same thing. It was like, oh, it's on this number. Nope, we're gonna flip over. I need to switch dice. That is what this is telling
you
me.
grab
Now I
hold of the
gotta
first
check.
spear. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah.
God damn
doesn't
it,
budge.
Thoron!
But
You shoved him in too hard.
any other plans?
No, that was all I have. Is trying to
Okay.
get this stupid thing open
So,
so that I can go through.
I go again. Jeff, over the shoulder behind this snake, you see that another one has turned up.
Ooh.
Okay.
At this point, I'm kind of glad that corridor's too skinny for 2 of them to fit in.
It is. However, the kobold does have a bow, and is gonna use it.
Okay, how much cover have I got from the snake that's standing in front of me?
You have partial cover. This is a 20 to hit.
Unfortunately, you miss.
Oh.
You need a 21 because I'm holding my shield.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun.
I see the arrow coming in and I actually bat it away with my shield.
Yeah.
Ding.
Right.
Ka-ching!
You're up.
Like that.
Yeah.
Are you back
Still
in the
having
game?
technical difficulty here, trying to get back into Beyond.
Do you know what the issue is?
I can roll your numbers, so if you just tell me what you want to do,
Okay.
I'll push the buttons.
Right, where am I?
One
Okay, I'm going to
sec,
head towards
Sean.
the nearest.
Sean, is it the app or are you looking at it on a browser?
It's a browser version like we've been using.
Okay.
The device I'm using seems to have been kicked off, whatever internet I'm using. I'm just trying to find it on my mobile now so I can join in with the live things. But if someone could roll what I need to roll, that would be great. What do I want to do? Where am I? Can I head towards the Thorin and assist?
You can stop digging, and turn around. You
Right,
try
can I
and
get
in
in
there.
range?
It's gonna be a tight fit, but you can try.
Okay. Is there room to swing a Morning Star?
Y'all are getting cozy.
Thorin is fully armored up with his shield and keeping two snakes away. If you swing and you miss, you risk hitting Thorin. But it's on the dice. It's a chance if you're willing to take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky.
Okay.
You know, not with technology, but you know what I mean.
Go for it.
Okay. Could somebody roll to hit, please?
That's,
Oh, I think
that's a
that's good.
25 in
25 to
total.
hit.
Nice.
It
Nice.
does. Go for it.
Okay.
So that's roll your damage, and that is 11 points damage.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Okay, that is as you smack down on this giant elemental snake, caving in its skull, it crumples down to the floor, leaving behind his little kobold rider.
Oh no, he's gonna squish.
Gonna squish.
There we
Oh yeah, I got a second attack, right?
Yep.
Swing again, hard as I can, onto his tiny little innocent lizard face, if I may.
That's an 18 in total.
go. Okay, so just getting messages to say that I'm a bit quiet. So let's see if we can turn me up a little bit. How does that? There you go, Steve. How's that?
Oh God.
Fear the wrath of the GM. This
Echoing
is the
in my
voice
ears.
Yeah,
of
that's,
the Mr.
that's louder.
Rogers.
It's like something out of Real Genius.
Right.
So that was that second attack was a hit with 18 and 6 points of damage on the kobold.
Kobold crumbles.
Nice.
Literally doesn't even
Turns into a
realise
lovely
the snake
red
is dead
puddle.
before you pelt this one into mulch.
Brion's
Excellent.
laying a swathe through these enemies. That's two attacks there.
Yeah, and he's not even got his own character.
Hey, the third
Yeah,
snake
I
was
can't even
nearly
roll.
dead.
Do you realise that Steve
Cheeky
is
bugger.
rolling better
Thievery.
as Brion
Yes.
than Brion?
Kill stealing.
Oh no, Stevie's rolling better for Brion than he is for his own character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I know what we should do. We should all swap each other's for rolling.
Might work out a
Okay.
lot better for me tonight.
Might well
Because I'm
do.
rolling like shit.
Brion, that's your turn over. The other snake,
Yes.
not deterred by all of this, moves forward, slivers over his dead compatriot, and takes a slivering bite for the lion-o. Oh, look at that, natural 1.
Oh no!
Does he break his teeth?
Oh yeah, bites himself.
But he
Ah!
manages to bite the Morning Star. But luckily
Bites the
enough,
kobold.
he has a tail attack, which I think he's going to miss. There's a 12. 12 to hit Brion, Steve.
No, that's a miss. That's a miss.
Right. Cool.
Brion uses the Morning Star to great effect and blocks the fumbled tail.
Good move, Brown.
Whoa!
Hadil, you're up. What do you wish to do?
Well, I've just seen Annie struggling with those spears, so I'm just going to go straight over, grab them, and give it a big old heave, and pull them out of the way so we can open it up.
Strength check. Go for it. 15. Very nice. You grab hold of one, you shove Annie to the side, grab hold of one spear, and you yank it out of the wall. There is still another spear.
Would you like another strength check then?
Heave!
There we go. And that's a 12.
And you go for this one. Damn, Foreign's shoved it in too hard. And you fail on that one.
That's
Yes,
what
it's
they
huge
all
muscle.
say.
Okay, next up is the kobold. The kobold riding the snake, who has basically broken its teeth, takes a shot at you, Brion, with a dirty 20. I'm assuming that hits, Steve.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
that
Yeah,
hits.
that's it.
Right.
Yeah. The other class is 16 for reference.
Okay.
Dirty
With 6 points of damage, please.
Okay, I'll do that.
Ow.
Sean, any luck with the character sheet?
None so far. I'm
Okay.
having massive issues here, I'm afraid.
Right, boom. Hogan.
Okay, hit points done.
Hogan, you're next.
I'm going to move up to the door and join in pulling spearheads out of doorways.
You shove,
Make it sound like a carnival game.
It's
You
like
shove-
whack-a-mole in reverse.
you shove
Am
the
I
deal
getting
out the
sure-
way. Grab hold of the spear, do a strength check.
All yours, boss.
Oh,
Six.
God.
It wasn't a natural one. It was close.
Yeah.
So it was a natural 2 instead.
Yeah.
What has Thorin done with these things? You're trying to heave, but you can't do it. You're still
Oh,
struggling.
Get this.
And it was just the tip.
And then My go. Two more snake riders start coming.
Oh my
in.
god!
Thorin, you're up.
Graham, we've got this. My
Tag
voice,
teammate.
voice has gone deeper because we're in battle now.
It's serious voice.
Who's sorry? Is it my go, Dave?
Mhm.
Or... Oh, right. Okay. Cool. I will take a swing at the. Actually, yes. I'll take a swing with my longsword at the snake that is in front of me.
Go for it.
It's 16 to hit.
Ooh. Yes, it hits.
Woohoo! For 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage.
And I'll do my second attack, take another swipe, take
Go
a
for it.
stab. Take a lunging stab.
Over the shield with your long sword.
over the top of the shield. Like, lower the shield, lunging stab.
Yep. The SWAT training kicking in.
Oh, and it's a natural one.
Ooh.
It had to come sooner or later. Steve's fault.
It's always the boss's fault.
Okay, it's a natural one. You go to stab the snake. This time the snake's ready. It grabs the sword with its teeth, its fangs, and its mouth. It just coils back, ripping the sword out of your hand.
Righto.
Spitting it onto the floor behind it.
Right, okay. Would you allow me, instead of a move and a bonus action, to drop my shield and pull out my greatsword?
Yes.
Alright, I will do that, and that is my go over. And I'll just unequip my shield so that my armor class goes down to what it should be. There we go.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Done.
Cool. Annie, you're next.
Yeah, F this, I'm taking out one of my axes.
Okay, you're going to start hacking at this thing.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to just say it's going to take until your next go. You're just going to hack at this spear thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Unless anybody else gets in the way and then I have to stop hacking.
Yep.
So that I don't accidentally hack my teammates to bits.
Okay. I tell you what, roll axe damage. Just don't worry about
Okay.
hitting, just damage.
Come on, Annie. Obliterate that door.
Just in case you roll a 1, it'd be funny.
How do I... Oh, damn it, no. How do I roll just the damage if I...
Just,
Is it just under actions?
It's next to it.
Okay.
there you go. Hand axe damage
Nah, only
is
for
5.
5.
That's pretty good. Okay. So it's not destroyed. You're hacking away at it. That's fine. Right. It is back to me. What we got? We got the other snakes. Okay. So the snake in front of Brion, or kind of this one over here. Bing. The snake is going to try and get a bite and a tail whip. That's an 8. That's going to miss. And the tail whip. It comes up with a 17 to hit. I think you said 16 earlier.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like, whoosh, managed to bitch slap you on the other cheek this time.
Oh, come on.
Doing 3 points of damage, but also 5 points of burning damage.
Oh.
Oh, that's a... Well, at least you'll match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I'm not even
enjoying that.
lying after this.
Maybe you should change your name to Sinjin.
Yeah.
The
Burning.
the Kobold Rider takes a shot at you, Brion, as well. 22 to hit. That's gonna hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
And that is 5 points of damage.
Right.
he shoots
Well, I'm
you.
down to 60.
No, you're on 75.
And like I said, 75. Okay.
Right, he can't reach. Okay, so the other kobold on the one at the back is going to take a shot at you, Thorin, with his short bow. It's not looking good. It's a 13.
Unfortunately, that misses. My armor class has now reduced to 19.
Okay.
Just for your reference.
Yep. Dum 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 dum. And I don't think he got to go the way in front of you. The kobold got to go
You
in front of you.
haven't done any one of those, yeah.
So he's swapping out for his spear. One is. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it is good. It's a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay, here we go. Oh, and that's pretty good. 8 damage. He manages,
bloody
as
hell.
you're too busy trying to fight this snake and swap weapons, he gets you with the spear.
Rightio.
Stabbing straight down. Brion, your go.
All right. I'm going to attack the nearest thing to me and try and just keep the momentum going. So
Go for it.
let me just. So I'm going to use the Morning Star to hit.
Go for it. 25
19 plus 6
hits.
is 25. All right, let's see how that does. Piercing.
11
points of
damage.
Okay.
Superb. Okay. You take the fire snake, the one that's in front of you, that one over there.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the hit. It's still standing.
Is he the one that hurt my face?
Yes.
Right. He's getting it again.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Rage, if I may.
If you want to.
And let's go. Roll the hit.
Raging.
I love those things.
They're great, aren't they?
They are. They're fantastic.
It's a 19.
19
2
hits.
is 21.
What's your damage? 10.
10. Sorry, I didn't mean to add that to my hit. It's the damage that gets 2, isn't it? So that would actually be 12.
Is that... Sorry, your what? Your Morning Star?
Yeah. Yeah, with Rage activated is 2.
Oh, is an extra
any-
2. Yeah. So...
Yeah.
It's dead anyway. So
Excellent.
this
Cool.
snake goes down, leaving you with a little kobold dude on top.
Okay. That
What
was
you gonna
both
do?
of my attacks.
Okay. Moving on. One, two, three, four. Oh, it's the one at the back. One at the back. Oh, yeah. Right, okay. So one at the back slithers in front of the kobold, pushing him out the way. The kobold is basically pushed out back. And the snake takes a hit at you, Brion.
Oh, come on. Where is everybody?
Well, they're behind their paving.
Right, okay. Makes sense.
14. Does a 14 hit?
No,
I don't think
14
so.
misses.
Okay, and here we go with the tail. It's a natural 20, calling in a 23 in total.
Ah, Jesus.
So we're gonna that's 6 damage, plus
Fire.
plus an extra 4 fire damage. So
1,
that's
2, 3,
10
4.
points of damage.
10. Yikes. I'm 65.
I like
And
this.
don't forget, you get
Ow!
your damage is halved because you're raging.
I don't like this raging.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do.
if he's raging, I don't remember.
It doesn't say anything about fire damage.
No, so the fire's not halved, but the physical damage is. So the 6 is halved back to 3.
Okay, I'll give myself 3 more.
Hadil,
no,
you'll
I just
go.
remember Cork raging, and like anytime he killed something, he got an extra attack.
That might,
That's from his path, though, I think.
yeah. That's either
Oh.
from his path or Sentinel feet.
Well, it's also Cork, so
Yeah. Allow that.
Uncle Cork.
Hadil,
Alright.
Hadil, we're up to you.
Ooh. Right, well, as Annie is frantically chopping away with her chopper, I'm going to just say, hold on a sec, and just grab the blooming spearhead and see if I can get it out of this damn wall.
Go on in. So you push them both out. You're like, get out of the way, you big man. Right, you step up. Spear on your hands.
Yeah, and then that 1 and the 4.
Oof.
This is why I said to stop first. I knew the one was coming.
Nope. Nope, you can't do it. Maybe you get splinters because Annie's been hacking at it. And in fact, as it's a natural 1, you break the spear in half. So now it's a much shorter spear, still embedded into the wall, but you break the shaft because Annie was hacking at it anyway.
And I'm imagining sort of throwing myself backwards, almost doing a backflip or something stupid, and land on my face.
That will work. Okay, next up is the kobold at the back. He's going to try and take a pot shot. He's going to try... let's try Thorin.
Oh, seems a bit mean.
Oh, with a 2. Not going to hit. Nope.
No.
It comes close, but not close enough as it shoots past your head.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay, Hogan, back to you. Also, by the way, if you're watching this live on Twitch, if you see the D&D Beyond tab, if you click on that, it will pull out and you can see all of our characters' details. However, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can't see it. So you should have joined us live. Anyway, Hogan?
I'll move forwards and try and pull what's left of the spear out.
Go for it.
Sorry,
19.
boss.
19. Grabs it with one hand and pulls it out. You can now open the door freely.
Okay, I fling the door open. I turn to Annie and Hadil and say, Annie, you're going down first. I go second. Hadil, you come last, just in case anything happens to the tunnel, it collapses, then at least some of us get through.
No worries. Just before they move, I am going to reach into my pack and I am going to hand one of my bolas to Annie. She knows what to do with it. Just in case I don't, you know what to do.
Annie, do you know what to do?
I'll make it up as I go along. That's what I always do.
That's great. We like it.
Fake it till you make it.
I'd like to
Exactly.
step away from the entrance so that Annie's got free access to get down the tunnel, seeing as she's going first.
Okay. So basically you're going to step out the way that turn's done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to one of the kobold riders. I'm not sure which one this is anymore. We've got a lot of them. We're going to say this one is going to attack Brion. Let's see if we... Oh, yeah, that's going to hit. That is a 23, I believe. Yep, I think. I've just lost my...
Yeah, 23.
Yep, 23. There we go. And damage... that was the wrong one, but it's the same damage. That's 7 points of damage as he shoots you. You now have 2 arrows sticking out of your chest.
I am Sean Beaning it over here.
You are raging, so you are okay. Thorin, over to you.
Right. Thorin is going to, as a bonus action first, before he does his main action, cast Magic Weapon.
Ooh.
So for the next hour, my greatsword is a +1 greatsword.
Okay, very nice.
And then I'm going to... Yeah, so I just basically... I don't even have to do anything, so I'm holding it already. I just mutter a few incantations, and suddenly it starts glowing, sort of thing. And then I take a swing at the... I think I already damaged the one in front of me, didn't I? The snake, if I remember rightly. It's not on full health, so I'll take a swing at that one.
Okay.
Bear in mind that this number is going to be wrong because it still says +6 on my sheet, so it'll be 1 on top of that. So it's 21.
21
to hit.
Yep.
And again with this will be 1 more damage.
Ooh,
so it's 15 damage.
Very nice. Okay, you cleave into this snake. It hates this holy weapon that the magic weapon you've created. It almost cuts through its scales like butter. You see the blood and ooze starts to spray out, but it is still technically alive.
Okay, so, well, I'll attack it again with my second attack.
Go for it.
How do you say it's technically alive?
A 17, because again it's 16 plus 1.
Yep.
And that is 14 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's going to die. How would you like to finish this one?
The first hit kind of slashes it through the belly, and then I bring the sword round and up to chop its head off.
Yeah.
Hopefully causing the rider to fall off in an uncontrolled manner.
It falls off, it lands in a heap. There's a pile of snake bodies and kobold bodies here now anyway, so it's a bit mushy. You're holding the ground, you haven't been pushed back, you're doing well. But there is now a kobold in front of you.
And that is the end of my turn.
Cool. Let's give him this. There we go. Let's give him this Okay, that was Thorin. That one's dead. That one's dead. Annie.
Oh, it's me again?
Yep. Right, so you got pushed into the passageway, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going through the passage, still carefully.
Yep.
Trying to
5,
kind of
10,
tiptoe and
15,
be very
20,
acrobatic across
25.
and in. Yes.
Yeah.
If I don't make it, adopt one of the snakes and name it after me.
Can
So-
I see the snake that is to the right there?
No. So
No.
this is there's a wall here.
Oh, there's a wall there. Okay.
So you are back into the snake chamber again. Dozens of alien-sized eggs in this room. You can feel the heat. You can every now and then it's like inside the egg, and these red veins of heat coming off them. And around the bases, you just see these. They're juvenile snakes, but they're big. These are the size of a small dog. This is like a Yorkie Terrier snake. Slithers around them, and once again, 2 of them seem to head in your direction.
Oh, God. Well, they haven't attacked us or anything,
Nope.
right?
You've still got 5 foot of movement as well. If you want to continue
I'll
going.
I'll just move in one more to get out of the way so that.
So this time you're right up against, or in between. You're keeping crouch. You're keeping low. It's a low chamber anyway, and you're just you've got an egg on either side of you, and where you're in your crouch position, it's almost it's just slightly taller than you are in your crouch position, and again it kind of as something inside is moving.
Oh God, it's so disturbing.
And then
Is it gonna open up like a flower opening, pot opening?
Oh no.
God. The face sucker.
Okay, so you're in between these eggs, and the snakes. They're not attacking you, but more start to sort of wriggle around you.
Yeah. Well, they're not attacking, so we're going to pretend that they don't exist for now.
Okie dokie.
I'd rather not provoke them. There's more of them than there are of me.
Okay, so next go. Next up is one of the kobolds. Let's say it's the one with the spear. He's going to attack you, Thorin. He's going to miss. He's got a 10.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Is all he can do. The one at the back is then going to take a pot shot at you, Thorin, with a miss. There we go.
Oh wow, there's two of exactly the same rolls.
And the one in front of Brion, he's going to try and stab you with the spear, with a miss.
Phew.
And Brion, you'll go.
All right. Gonna mess this snake up if I can, please.
Go for it.
Right. Brion is understandably very pissed off. So let's get an attack action going. I'm going to roll to hit. That is an 8. 14 to hit.
14 does hit the snake. Go for it.
Okay. Let's
Nice. Come on.
8. So 13 damage.
13 damage. Nice. Okay.
Yep. It's just going to, as hard as he can, right on the crown of the snake. He's beaten up. He's burnt. He's annoyed. I'm going to follow up with one of his, intelligent quotes. Ah!
Cool. Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. But that didn't kill it.
Nope.
Wow. Hardcore. Okay. Next swing. Okay.
These ones are slightly
24
tougher than
hits.
the previous ones.
24 to hit. Correct.
Okay, excellent.
Damage.
Let's see what that does damage-wise. Oh, darn.
6 damage. Well, that's still good. Okay, but it is definitely wounded. There's blood coming out of it. All these little kind of. It's kind of
Have
like.
I at least
You ever seen?
partially caved its skull?
Partially. It's kind of doing that kind of lazy dance that snakes do when you bash their heads in. So it's
Yeah,
got,
I know the one.
you can see
And
3
drunk
of you.
people.
That's all it's doing. It's just seeing 3 of you right now. Okay,
Dave,
but
are you telling us you're a snake murderer?
it's the snake's go, and he's gonna aim for the one in the middle. He's got a 17, which does hit.
Are you joking?
No, and this is the bite.
Right.
So this is
That's not the one that broke its teeth. Darn it.
No.
it's still it's got 1 tooth.
Yeah.
It's got 3
Enough to
points of
sink to a lion.
damage, and as this thing clamps onto your shoulder, you then start to feel a burning sensation.
More
as
so
it
than my face.
If they have creams for that.
You
starts-
beat me to it, Jen.
It starts to inject what feels like liquid fire into your
Ooh.
shoulder. So that's an additional 5 points of damage, please.
Uh-huh.
All caught up? Oh, we lost him. Sean? Or have we lost all of them? Have we lost everyone?
All he's got to say about that.
What?
No, we can all still hear you.
No? We're here. We're here.
It was you that lagged.
Is it me that lagged? Right. So,
Yeah.
Sean, you're still standing after that, yeah?
Yep. Just about.
Okay, so that was the bite. While it's got its mouth and fangs into your shoulder, it then whips you with the tail
Okay.
for 22
Dirty
points of damage.
Oh,
For
man.
22 to hit.
Oof.
Sorry, 22 to hit. 4
Oh, phew.
points of damage, which if you're
Yep.
raging, you can half.
Mhm.
And then you've got 6 points of damage. This tail doesn't hit you on the cheek on either side. This one wraps around your neck and starts to constrict and burn your neck. It loves it. It's biting down onto your shoulder. It starts to wrap its body around your neck.
Man,
And
I'm
you are
gonna kill this
burning.
fucking snake.
Hadil, over to you.
Oh, well, I'm waiting on Hogan because if he's going through the tunnel in front of me.
Okay, you can wait. That's fine.
You can hold a move action, can't you?
Yeah, I can hold action. And
Remind me when we kind of come back to it, okay?
Yep.
Boom. And yeah, right, okay. Hogan.
I go down the tunnel, please.
Okay. Here you go. How far are you going? 5, 10,
All the way.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you
what
can
can I
see
see?
this room. It is a small room or cavern. And whatever we said before. What was it? It's you got a dozen or so large eggs.
It's the aliens
You can
room.
see it's the aliens room. You can see Annie kind of in the middle of all of these eggs. I'm not sure if she's scared out of her mind, but she's just kind of stopped in the middle of the room, and you can see snakes just climbing now all over her. They've stopped at her legs, so she's kneeling down. They're going up and around her head and all over her body.
She's getting the snake squishies.
Okay.
She flunked nature school in elf upbringing, so she is not very good with things that require nature. She was like,
I was going to use my action to move again, but you're now covered in snakes. Are they coming towards me at all?
You can see 2 of them coming towards you. Yeah, I'm just gonna just quickly swap the cameras around again. There we go. Okay.
Is this area all at the same elevation, or are we in a pit?
It's slightly down, but that's all.
Annie's feeling a lot down. She doesn't like snakes.
Where can I see that I can go?
You can go straight across the room. There's another opening, which leads you out into what appears to be a bigger cavern.
Okay, Annie, follow me, and I'll use my action to move again, please. So I'll move another 30 feet out towards that entrance.
Okay, so what we see here is you step out into this area.
Yeah.
Okay. Directly on your right, down here, 5, 10, 15, 20, you can see a kobold just like shooting down to into the corridor, and you can hear sounds of combat.
Right, I would like to get up on that ledge, please, to my left.
Yeah, it's not a ledge as such. So let's describe the room for you first.
Okay.
If I can, I've got to find it now. There it is. So this cavern has a much lower roof than that first cavern. Remember ones with all the torches around the edges? This one is only 10 foot above you. You can hear the sounds of the battle. That's fine. And in this room, there's just a few torches which are burning fairly weakly, but you still have plenty of light. In the center of the cave, wrong pen. In the center of the cave here, I don't know how well you can actually see that. Let's try and lift that up. Does that help you at all?
It looks like a mound or something.
Okay, so in the center of the cave stands a large statue depicting a dragon. It's roughly made by it's the same style as the hand drawings from the first room. They had pictures of dragons. And remember, if you there was a dragon in the encampment. It's kind of like a shrine.
Yeah.
It's that same kind of. It's very stylized. Although this one is made of ambergris. Ambergris is a substance which kobolds produce after feeding. And what they do is while it's still malleable, it's fluid, they shape it and then they leave it to harden.
Is it guano?
Kind of. I think of it more like amber.
Or more like bees produce stuff, don't they? Like from spit or whatever.
Yeah.
You get ambergris from Wales, don't you?
So
Yeah, I thought ambergris came from Wales.
I have no idea.
Oh, the bloody Welsh.
Yeah.
So what would you wish to do?
I'd like to move around. So from where I am,
Yep.
I'd like to be 3 squares to the right.
Over here.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So that, I
dragon
believe, puts
is
the
here.
statue between me and the kobolds and the snakes and everything.
Correct.
That would, I believe, be 30 feet of movement, which would be my action, and that would be my turn.
Okay.
So I can see Annie. I should have an obscured view of the kobolds and the snake, and more importantly, they should have an obscured view of me.
Yeah.
So, bad time, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, the deal. Let's. Yep. You're still back here.
Yep.
Your turn.
I now have the chasm and crack of doom ahead of me.
Step carefully.
Oh, I am going to be so careful, and I'm definitely going to be using all of my senses and obviously all my dexterity and acrobatics. Yeah, and obviously on top of that, my perception. Everything is on high alert here. I'm just like, let's not die. My tail is literally just twitching and feeling everything.
Right. So you want to do all of that, so I'm going to halve your movement speed.
Well, I was planning on using acrobatics and possibly high speed.
Then
if
you
I
can't be subtle and slow and check everything if you're moving at high speed. You either
Oh no,
run
I'm using acrobatics and speed, is what I'm going for here.
But then you can't.
And that's if I.
You can't check for anything. You can't say, oh, this bit, how strong is that bit? You're either going to run through it, or you're going to take your time and be very careful and gentle with every step you take.
So it's either James May or Jeremy Clarkson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a choice.
Yeah, just hope you don't do a Richard Hammond because you'll end up
Have
crashed.
you seen the Clarkson Farm thing?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, I love it.
Well, considering how small, to be honest, considering how small this area is, this is why I was asking if I could move fast down it, because it's so small. Because if not, then it's just going to have to be taking my time and just being super cautious. And rely on, what would it be on? It would still be under dexterity, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so you're going to take your time and be cautious. So you've got half movement speed.
Yep.
So 5, 10,
Yep.
15. As you step on there, it starts to crumble beneath you. It cannot hold your weight.
Big thanks to Downtime with Dungeons, who's just followed us.
Take your downtime.
Okay. Well, I do have. Well, normally when I'm in battle, I can use a bonus of my cunning action to dash to double my movement speed. So double my movement. So that I'm slow. That would make it 60 feet, and this in the case would make it 30. So I could continue going forward and use dexterity to, as carefully as I can, get past this.
Okay, so as you take the next step, it completely breaks. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Fingers crossed, everybody.
Ah!
And that's going to be
It's
a 19.
19. So the floor gives way below you, and you feel your legs, vroom, and you put your arms out, and you just manage to grab. You dig your claws into the stone. They start sliding back a little bit, and then you stop. So it's like your hips. You're laying on your belly. The edge of this stone area is on your belly, but you can feel it crumbling away. Okay.
So, can I continue my movement? Can I continue movement in any way, or can I even use my tail over my shoulder and grab hold of something and pull myself forward while I'm holding on?
There is nothing else in there, and you have the kobold head comes up, almost leering and laughing at you in your current predicament. And it kind of like the jaw hangs open, almost like it's going.
This is not the time. So I'm currently
there's
literally
nothing. You're
stuck.
with your nails, claws into this stone, holding your weight, and you can feel it slowly crumbling beneath you. And we'll come back to you on your turn. Next up, the kobold with the spear takes a stab at Thorin.
Oh, meanie, that one.
21 to hit.
Oh, he hits.
Was that the right one? No. Sorry. Ignore that, because that's a snake.
Oh, yeah, Rage Fire Snake.
Yeah, that's a 19 to hit.
It still hits.
Okay, right. There we go. Spear. That's 4 points of damage. He manages to catch you.
Yep, cool.
Cool. That's all we can do. And it's your go.
Oh. Right, I am going to attempt to hit the snake that is currently clasped onto Brian's shoulder.
I appreciate that.
So I am going to attack it with my greatsword, and just for a reminder, it'll be +1 on both the attack and the damage.
Thank you.
Oh, not that I'll need it. 25 to hit.
That hits.
And 8 damage.
8 damage. This one dies. So while you can see it's clamped onto his shoulder. The neck is just, and if Brion, if you could tell he was turning red, but he's pretty much burnt red anyway. His neck is getting smaller. You just like get in there and cut it in half.
Yeah, I'll do it from the ground up, so it's like I'm in this position when I finish that attack, and immediately swing the sword back down into the kobold that's in front of me.
Cool.
Oh, miss. 8. Well, 9.
Yeah, that is.
I keep forgetting to add the +1.
He is a small, flighty one.
And that is my go over.
Okay. Dead Annie.
Brion is such a crispy critter right now.
Yep.
Crispy critter.
You've seen Hogan move into the other room.
But I have not yet seen Hideo.
No.
I will go check on Hadil.
Okay. You step out from the eggs, and looking back, the snakes kind of start to slide off of you, and move away, and
Back
you look down the
towards
tunnel, and you still hear. All you see is Hadil hanging on with his hands,
and a little kobold head laughing at him.
Yeah.
It's quite a predicament you got yourself into.
Yep.
What would it be to try to help him out? Like grabbing his arms and pulling him through?
You can do that. You'd be a strength check. Yeah.
Just strength? Okay. 14?
14. I'll let Hadil assist.
With the tail.
Yeah. Are you going to let go of the head?
The head's the tail's so quick, the head's back in the pack. The tail's still laughing, obviously, but...
Okay. So do a strength check for me, Hadil. For your tail.
Na, 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 na. We have a 14.
Okay. I'm going to say you succeed. So you grab Annie. You grab hold of the towel wraps around you as well. And you
like a snake,
heave.
cuddling snake.
And slowly he manages to kind of wiggle his hips and gets back on. And then you can scramble. You can kind of scramble each other, pull him out of the tunnel.
Thank you, 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 and thank you.
She'll hand him his bolus back. And then take out her weapons again.
The tail comes over the shoulder and takes the bolas and disappears.
Do I have any movement with cunning, or is that like everything to pull him out?
I was going to say that was everything, but I'll let you take a scope of the situation.
A scope of the situation?
Yeah, just to, so Hogan is in the room. You can see a dragon, a statue of a dragon.
Okay.
That's,
Do I need, or
you have to
can I
through.
make a perception check to see if I see anything else amiss? Like any other traps that we might have missed?
Roll it, and then we'll find out.
Finally, I get a nat 20.
Yay! You did, well done.
Let me guess, there's nothing.
You don't see anything extra. You do see some similar kind of the markings on the wall from the first chamber, also in this chamber. It seems to be the same thing. But, yeah.
These kobolds are weird with their prophecies.
Yeah.
It's the draconic stuff again, isn't it? The stuff that says Hadil rules.
Yep.
That is not what it says. You almost fell down. You can zip it.
Okay. Right, that one's dead. It's a kobold's go. Let's try the one who's in front of Thorin with his spear. That was nearly a natural one. 15. Does a 15 hit?
It does not hit me, I'm afraid.
Okay, that one's dead. This one is going to attack Brion with a spear. That misses. That's useless. And the one at the back is going to attack Brion with a short bow. This one hits. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
And thump. You get 5 points of damage. Another arrow. You now have 3 arrows in your chest.
Don't forget to half it.
Oh yeah.
And Brion, it's your go.
All right. Playback time. I'm going to turn these guys into paint if I can. All right.
Oh, are we going airbrush this time?
Oh, just whatever works. Okay.
It's Jackson Pollock.
Yeah. Right. This guy in front of me is getting it first. Okay. I'm going to swing for the nearest one. I'm getting my breath back because I've just been garroted by a snake, which my friend has finally dispatched. Let's go. Right. Okay. 7. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 misses.
Wow. Not my day.
Sorry, a 13 hits.
It does hit.
I was looking at the snake. It hits a kobold, yeah.
Okay, and the kobold is going to get
Just
13 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you just, it's only got 5 hit points.
So I'm blindly swinging at this point.
It is
There we go.
done.
Am I in range of the bow wielding kobold?
You can step forward and
Yeah.
you'll be
Can I
on
step
range.
forward now? Excellent. Right. I'm going to step forward. Let's. Can I make that a leap? A downward leap with all my might on the top of his head
Yeah,
with
you
my
want to.
monitor.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Son of
14 hits.
14 hits, and the damage on that little fella is 12. I'm just going to explode him into a fine red mist.
Okay.
And some
So you leap
lizard
forward.
love.
You
Passata.
obliterating it into pulp. There you go.
Oh, I'm actually in agony.
That is.
Oh,
You've got a snake head still hanging out your shoulder because I chopped its head off.
I
So
can't get it
technically
out.
it's still there.
Right.
Like some
Hadil,
ornate shoulder pad.
Hadil, your go. Hadil.
Oh, hello. I do apologise. I misheard you there. So, obviously, I'm going to move into the room. I'm just sort of into the room and seeing what can I see.
Okay, so you move through the room. You see all the alien snakes,
Yeah.
and they start to curl around you.
Gonna have to be some scritches. Can't resist. Hello, little fella. But can I see that kobold?
So as you touch the snake, I've got to find the page again. So as you touch the snake,
You touched me first. It was mutual.
It rears up and screeches, like, which is a really strange noise for a snake to make. But I can't make what a snake noise makes. Can you roll a d6 for me?
Yep. It's a four.
Failing nature
It's a
class
4.
was good for me.
Okay, so I was going to say it's 4 points of damage, but you're Dragonborns, so you have resistance, so it's 2 points of damage.
No worries.
Strange.
As
I
it-
wonder if they like warm-blooded
As
creatures.
it burns.
Little sod.
Yep.
It was jelly because you were all grown up and it's not.
And all the snakes seem to ignore you. And they go back to the eggs. And go back to Annie.
But okay. I've just been bitten. So I've just been bitten by a snake. Oh, fine. With movement, I've got eyes on this kobold.
You need to go a little bit further in the room. You have a Brion in the way. So you need to kind of step in. You can see this giant statue. of a
Which I'm
dragon.
not going to touch, but I would use have a bit of a from a distance, remembering the effigy that was outside and the shining thing that was inside it before I set it on fire with my flames. Can I see anything shining inside this thing?
No. It is
No, okay.
the whole thing. In my mind, it's kind of like amber.
Okay.
So yeah, there's nothing inside this one.
Okay, that's cool. Right, well, I imagine I actually go up to the boss and report in. I'm not dead.
So you go around and whisper into Hogan's ear.
All right, boss, how's it going? I didn't die.
Well done, Hadil.
Yay.
Can we get back that way?
No.
Right.
I'm sorry. The maximum limit was kind of reached, and the floor is literally now lava. Sorry.
Looks like we got some rock clearing to do before we leave then.
Well, if we kill everything, we'll have all the time we need. Unless it kills us first.
Indeed.
Oh well, let's find out.
Okay.
So yeah, that's everything that I'm gonna do.
Okay, my go. Suddenly, you all hear, well, probably not Thorin or Brion, but the rest of you hear a large growl as it echoes through the cave. It's a terrifying roar. leaves a kind of like a rasping echo as it disappears into the chamber. The kobold becomes really brave after seeing all of this bloodshed around him. So this last standing kobold goes, ah! He points the spear up at Thorin and goes, baby God will get you. And from the chamber behind you, let's try and do this. Behind you, Annie. Boom, 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 boom. Emerges what appears to be a giant lizard.
Oh, that looks like a lizard from Fern Gully.
Oh, I love Fern Gully. Let's talk about that off stream.
Yeah.
And then just to show you what it looks like, let's see if this will. There we go. So if you just quickly switch to the stream, you'll see this thing. It's a giant, fat, lumpy lizard as it plods itself in. It's got these chains and manacles. One is for its nose. One is in its head. Its horn on its nose, on the end of its nose, like a rhino horn, actually is encased in metal. Its legs have iron bands wrapped around it, and the flesh is bulging out in between. And it's just looking at everyone and kind of like just chewing. And there are two kobolds behind it. Actually, not those two kobolds behind it, just kind of edging it on. Like, and they're going, wow, baby God, prodding it around.
Kobolds are weird.
Baby God?
Baby God, the eggs.
So this thing's in the eggs?
So
how many eggs are there?
Do kobolds worship dragons?
Annie,
Kobolds worship whatever they want.
They pull out their bows and they both shoot at you. That one is a miss. And that one is also a miss. Look at that. 2 threes. But then this thing, this giant lizard, it just stands there and chewing its mouth open. You can hear something crunching inside it because you're that close. And as it locks eyes onto you, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yeah, I got my 120 out of the way, and that was it.
Okay.
For nothing. So, 10.
Okay. You got a 10. You kind of it's like you're kind of mesmerized by its chewing, and as you're looking at him and it's looking back at you, it's like you start to stiffen up, and then you realize that your skin starts to change color, and then you start to realize you can't move. You are now restrained.
Restrained.
Okay. You are now restrained. I'm just checking on 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's fine.
What is the roll to get out of that?
There isn't at the moment. So on your next turn, you can roll.
Yeah, no, but I mean, when I come to my turn, it's going to be another con save?
Yes.
Instead of the normal dex or...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to also say that Hadil and Hogan, because you heard this roar, you've also turned around. Can you both make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ooh, that would be a 2 with my
Okay.
-1 on con.
Five.
Okay, same thing happens to you both. You are both restrained. So you have disadvantage on everything. And you cannot move. Your movement speed is 0.
But does it affect attacks other than giving you disadvantage?
No, you can. If you've got long range, you can use it. But next round, you do another saving throw. If you fail, something else will happen. Okay.
Oh crap.
Next up, next go is Hogan. Now, technically, you already had your bow out because you were aiming it at the previous kobold.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
And I'm going to center it on the creature that's come into the room.
Okay.
So the ground around it and the 20-foot radius. So this will cover Jen, but Jen, you're not moving, so it won't matter for the moment. Is covered in sprouting twists of hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain. And just so that it mechanically for future rounds, any creature within the area, so that'll be Jen and the 2 kobolds plus this bulldog thing, when they move through that area, it's difficult terrain, and every 5 feet they move, they take 2d4 damage.
Okay. We can
Wide
have a
shot.
So that will go to roughly about where the eggs are, I think, because it's 20-foot radius, so a 20-foot circle emanating from
10, 15, 20.
the creature.
That's fine.
Seeing as I can't move and I don't have any bonus action attacks, that's my turn over.
Okay, we're over to Thorin.
Because that's now my go, sorry, because it's my turn, do I take my next Constitution saving throw on my turn?
Does it say round or turn? It says at the end of your turn.
Okay, so at the end of my turn, I take another Constitution saving throw then. That's 17 in total.
Okay, so that is a pass.
Okay.
So you manage to maybe willpower alone. You're not quite sure, but you feel you feel your muscles coming back over into your control.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
There we go. Thorin, your go.
I take a big old swing at this kobold that's in front of me that now thinks he's the business.
Yeah.
And,
baby god, eat your brain, eat your soul.
Actually bothered to modify it now, so it's adding the +1 automatically. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that anymore.
Yep.
So that's a 17 to hit the kobold.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
And he takes 9 damage.
Boom. Okay, he's dead.
And then I will move out into the room. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Can you help me with these arrows?
Yeah. Well, if I had an action left, I would heal you, but I can attack you if you like.
I mean,
with a
everyone else
healing
does.
attack.
Sword of healing.
Healing
Badger
sword.
dagger. No, the
I'm
badger
just going to have to
dagger.
limp on to the next room.
Yeah, my plan is to heal you, but I wanted to move out because I assumed you're going to move on your go towards that thing.
I'm not sure I can move, but yeah, all right.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
would
yeah.
you not be able to?
I'm
You're
that
not.
banged up.
Yeah, you're not held, are you?
No, actually.
No.
It's probably
Right,
just
so-
the awkwardness of these arrows just getting in his way.
Yeah, just do a Leonidas and smash them off you.
One's through my foot, I'm kind of pinned to a tile.
Yeah, so what I'm planning is if we can end up near each other, then next go I'll touch and heal you.
Can you carry me?
No, you're fine. So yeah, I'll move 5, 10, 15 forwards, Dave.
Okay, 5, 10, 15.
And then 20, 25, 30. And then 3 squares forward again, down towards the thing. Yeah, that's keep going.
25, 30.
That's it. And that's my movement done.
Okay.
And I'll look at what's happening to Hadil and trying to remember names without actually looking at people now. It's really annoying. Annie and look quizzically.
They don't seem to be moving. That's all.
Yeah, the slight change in skin tone.
Yeah. Not that you can probably tell in this kind of colour, but maybe you can. There's not much light in here, but you just see this giant lizard on the floor in front of Annie, just like quite bored, just chewing.
Okay. Right, and that is my go. Oh, hold on. Can I do? Can I do? Is it worth me doing that? 30 feet. Yeah, I am going to cast Sanctuary on Annie.
Okay.
And what that does is you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw, and that will be a 15 wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose another target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll mark that off on my spells, and there we go.
Let's find one when you're looking for it.
It's Sanctuary.
No, I was trying to find. I don't have one for that. I was just trying.
Yeah,
to find
no worries.
There it is. No, it's not. There it
I'll
is.
just try and remember.
And it's too big anyway. But I'll put like. Here you go. Give him a little collar.
And Hadil, don't forget on your saving throw that you're going to make at the end of your next turn, you get +4.
Thank you. I think I'm going to need it.
Okay.
With my -1.
Right, dead Annie.
Yes. So,
You cannot move.
but I can attack.
If you were ready. So basically, you came out into the room after pulling Hadil out of the tunnel. So I don't think you had a hand crossbow ready and loaded.
Oh, so I can't do anything then.
Okay. So is that your turn done?
I
Wait.
guess I just roll my con save, right?
Yep.
And is that +4?
No, unfortunately, you're slightly out of reach of me, I think.
I thought it was 10 feet.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
within
is she
2
within
squares,
10
I'm
feet?
diagonal.
Yeah, we do the diagonal. 5, 10.
Yeah, go on then. Yeah, so
Okay.
you got +4 on that.
You don't-
19.
You don't need it. You've passed.
I don't trust you.
Oh, charming. Don't trust the GM who's trying to kill you. Fine.
Exactly.
No, we don't.
You realise
Also,
that you're
that magical effect is on me.
being not being able to move, and then suddenly, it's like you can suddenly feel your muscles coming back under your own control. Okay.
And my skin starts changing back to normal.
Slowly, yeah. I'll let you have that. That's fine. One of the kobolds, however, behind the lizard, takes a shot at you.
So he has to make
Annie?
a wisdom save.
Oh, he's got a natural 1.
He still has to make a wisdom save.
He needs wisdom.
Yeah.
Because that magical effect is on me, not on the creature.
Yeah. You have to make a DC 15 saving
Made
throw.
an 8, so
Wisdom.
you failed it.
Right, so you either have to target someone else or lose your attack.
Yeah, well,
He missed anyway, so
he's missed. So
Oh, right, okay.
He rolled a
Well,
natural one.
just for the purposes of game's mechanics, what actually happened is that you thought about attacking her, and then you thought, no, I can't be bothered.
Okay, come on.
Just
So-
fired it into the air.
Dead, and Brion.
Oh, right.
You have 4
How
arrows
close can
sticking
I
out
get
of your
to this
chest.
lizard? From here.
so
Like,
many
where's-
arrows.
Yeah, like
Your
I've just,
pin cushion.
yeah, I'm there, but I'm going to. That's not going to discourage me. But how close can I get to this lizard? Can I get into smacking distance of the big lizard?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get directly in front of it if you're clever.
If I'm clever,
Yeah.
that's not my strong suit.
You need to make a perception check.
Okay. Let's just do that now. Perception. Boom. Okay. Oh yes, thank
You've
you
got a
very
natural
much.
20.
Okay, so you notice that the floor just in front of where Thorin is standing is covered in spiky growths and is difficult looking terrain.
Gone. Okay.
All right, so I can't move, can I? Because you just made the terrain by me difficult, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, don't move.
Right. Okay. That means I can't get within smacking distance.
No, you can't, no.
Okay. That's a shame. All right. Can I try and, if we're looking north at the screenshot here, can I try and go 2 tiles to the left and 3 up? That kind of position. Would that avoid the difficult area?
You want to go
No,
this
the
way?
difficult area is centered on him. So there's no way to avoid it. You can get 20 feet.
Let's change
In
this
front
up
of him,
because
that's
it's so what you want to do is you're trying to move up.
Yeah, I just want
Right.
to smack it in the head with the mace,
So,
basically.
5, 10, 15. As you get level with Thorin, you get a lot of pain in your chest.
I'm having a heart attack on top of everything else.
And you realise that the 4 arrows sticking in your chest are probably doing a lot more damage than you think.
Okay.
You are down to
that
half
certainly
movement
would make
speed.
sense. Okay, I'm going to stop moving. And I really don't know what to do. That's one action, my movement. I've got nothing ranged.
Maybe pull the arrows out?
I mean, without any kind of medicine or medical stuff, like I can try and do that. What do I roll to pull the arrows out without killing myself?
Just do a strength check. You're going to grab like 2 in each hand and you're
Yeah.
going to yank them out.
Yank him out. Okay, here we go. 80s action movie style.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, it's just a
By the
bullet.
blade.
Let's go.
Then you could seal it up with gunpowder.
16.
Tiny
You
little-
succeed. You grab 2
Saviour
arrows in
frame.
each hand and you yank them out and you feel, what a relief that is.
Ah,
And then you start feeling, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Can you roll a 1d6 for me, please?
I can. 1d6.
Darn, you have medical kit, right?
I do.
I have one.
4.
Okay.
Does 4 let me bleed to death, or am I going to live?
You take 4 persistent bleed damage.
Okay.
So until you are fixed, you will take 1d6 every round.
Wow, I am getting a kicking tonight. And let's just.
And
Yeah,
we
let me
will
adjust that on
move
my-
on. Next up is Hadil.
Okay, so I can't move. Literally, I'm like statue. All we talking. I just can't move like
You
physically.
can't. You don't have control over your own muscles. You are just dumb.
Okay, so I can use my healing kit to try and assist my friend who's just made himself bleed horrifically.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, well, damn it. Right, and I guess all I can do is try at disadvantage and shoot this bloody great beast thing with my crossbow.
But that wasn't ready. So when you came into
The
this
crossbow-
room, you went over to Hogan and you told him the situation. you didn't have that weapon ready.
No, because where I'd had to use my hands, literally
Yes.
at the moment, effectively, I would have nothing in my hands.
Correct.
Damn it!
So that's the end of your turn. All you can do is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let's do this.
Don't forget the
And
+4.
I'm not forgetting the +4, but still cross your damn fingers. Oh, well, it's
Hey!
14 plus the 4 gives you 18, and
Woohoo!
yippee!
Hey!
Just as you think, how is this going to get any worse? You suddenly, you get control over your own muscles again.
And tail reappears over my shoulder.
Yep.
With the kobold head. How the hell did he get it back on? Ah.
Right, and the other kobold gets to take a pot shot. This one is also going to try and take a shot at Annie.
Still has to roll
Don't
a
forget
wisdom
to roll
save.
the wisdom saving
So
throw.
do a wisdom saving throw first. So it's failed. So then it
It's
chooses
failed.
a different target. It's going to choose Thorin,
Can it see me?
probably. 19.
It's
to hit.
it's got the big monster in front of it and Annie,
Yep.
and it's in that little corridor.
And well, the that's not blocking the. Annie isn't blocking the view. So
No, but I'm pretty sure there would at least be half cover or something.
I'll give you
Just
partial
don't
cover.
shoot the line there.
So it's 19.
Yeah, it hits.
Short bow. Boom, boom, boom. 4 points of damage.
Yep, cool.
They're doing that thing in the film where
I'm
the
sorry.
bad guys with a gun stick 'em around the corner and just shoot. Yeah.
So let's see. We've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15. Okay. So this is be interesting. The creature kind of looks at you all smugly. Again, it's not bothered. It's like chewing its way, these big fat gums, chewing something in its mouth, and then it kind of like,
Oh no.
and you see its neck go, and it spits. It belches. It belches vomit. It is a mixture of chewed rock, magma, and acidic bile, and it
Lovely.
exhales it into a 20-foot cone. Now that is going to get everybody apart from Hogan. So everybody apart from
it
Hogan.
isn't going to get everybody because the 20-foot circle from it should mark out where the 20-foot cone would be, and at the moment no one else is stood in place.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20, that's 5, 10.
Okay.
So everybody do a dexterity saving throw.
Don't forget +4, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It'd have to be a bloody dexterity one, wouldn't it? Oh, yes! It's my worst saving throw by far.
So Hadil
22, Dave.
Well done. Hadil failed.
17. Get the +4.
Yeah, don't forget to have +4 on, guys.
Right, okay, you've passed. Where's Annie?
I got 27 with the. I did a nat 20.
Yeah.
Why did
So
it
with the
come up?
+4, it's a
There you are.
27.
There you are. You got a dex check.
Yeah. With a
Right,
+4, it's an 8.
Hold on. Right. So Hadil did a dex save. Annie, you did a dexterity check, not a dex save.
Where do I do the?
It's on the left-hand side. It's the square underneath
Oh.
strength, dexterity, and constitution. And it says
Oh well, that's
dex.
a +6.
Woohoo!
You go for it.
Well, +10 total then.
Am I re-rolling or?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to reroll. And Brion, where are you?
Okay, with the +4,
so
Nice.
I'm only at 8.
Okay. So Annie
So it's
passed.
23.
Brion, unfortunately, you failed. So everybody who passed, you take half damage. Brion, you take 23 points
I
of
take
damage.
none.
I take
Okay.
none.
Got a helicopter flying over. So Brion, you take 23. Everyone else take half.
Okay.
Except
I'm
for
down to 19.
Hadil and on Annie, who take none.
Ah,
Correct.
so close. Woohoo! It didn't
Well
touch
done.
me.
Can't touch this.
And Hogan,
High
you're
five.
up.
I'll just drop concentration on the spell, since this creature doesn't appear that it's going to move.
Okay.
So the area clears, which means Thorin and Brion can move in to attack melee weapons, and Annie will be able to move away now without taking any damage. And
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have that
take-
much health left.
They can see you're wounded.
Right, so, okay, fine. You're the boss, you're the one who's paying me. Can you pay for my funeral?
I'm going to take a move to behind Brion. And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him at 2nd level.
Okay, go for it.
So that is 12 hit points back.
Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank
Nice
you very
one.
much. Thanks, boss.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I've only got bonus action left.
Okay.
So that's my go.
Thorin.
Actually, I'll take the rest of my move, and I'll move 10 feet further to 6 o'clock, please.
It's backwards, yeah?
Lovely.
Okay.
Can I ask a quick question? Does the cure wounds stop the bleeding, or does that still have to be
No,
taken care of?
that's fine. It's done. Thorin.
I shall lean over to Brian and touch him on his chest. And Brian, you get back 30 hit points.
Oh, my man. Sorry, my man.
If it wasn't for you pesky kids.
And that is
I don't.
all of my lay on hands spent, I'm afraid. And
No more
then,
touching.
and then as a move, I'm going to move up to right next to the creature, just to its left, which is our right, I believe. That's it.
You in striking range.
And say, "You're one ugly mother."
It just looks up at you. Okay, next up is Annie.
Get me the fuck out of there, please. Can I move back where Hogan was, I guess?
Yep.
Kind of.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Can I still see the
25?
creature from there, or do I need to move the other way?
No, you can see him.
Okay, so I can then I'm forgetting actions. Taking out my bow to fire.
Yep.
So I don't know if I can do both.
You can move and attack. Go for it.
Okay. All right. So back on my wrong actions.
Missed.
I'm assuming that misses. That was
Missed.
8.
Ding.
Yeah.
It smacks the wall and breaks.
Man.
Cross a bolt off. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Nope. Okie dokie. Right. My go. And one of the kobolds is going to shoot at you, Thorin, because you're standing in front of the lizard, and it misses. Dum dum dum. Brion, you're feeling better now. Healing energy has flowed through your body. You are still raging. What are you going to do with it?
I am going to get as close to that big lizard as I can and smack it in the head. Can I get there? Can I smack him?
Yes. And yes.
Excellent. Right. Let's do this. Okay.
Come on, Brown. We've got this.
Brian, you got blood on you.
Let's go.
Got red on you.
You notice that even though he's been shot and bleeding and burning,
I'm filthy.
his
I'm
armor
going to come.
is just clean.
Yeah, I'm wearing gleaming. Spotless.
So shiny.
Yeah. Oh, it's just. I mean, is there any way that can dizzy the creature, or is that just wishful thinking? All right, fine. I'm gonna smack it in the head then, as hard as I can, in its big, fat, chewing jaw. Okay. What do we got? 11. Okay, 17. Does a 17 hit this thing?
A 17. I've got to find it. A 17 does hit. I'm still not seeing your rolls though.
Okay.
If you have a game log, switch it to everyone. If it's on cell.
Yeah, it's another problem I had earlier. Let me try that on my backup. I've got 2 windows open. Same apps. Let me try.
Does everyone else see his rolls?
No, so I think it's just an internet thing.
Okay.
Just me, is it? Okay.
Go on, let's roll for damage.
Roll for damage, sure. 4, but damage is 9.
9 points of damage. I've lost it again. There it is. 9 points of damage. Okay. And we're off. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to smack it again, if I may.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to use my Morning Star again. This is 11 and 6 is 17.
17 does hit.
Okay, and damage on that is 7 and 5, 12.
12 damage. Good hits. Well done. We
Feeling
are
marvelous.
moving on. I got lots of dead bodies everywhere. Hadil. Your body is yours again. You are on mute.
Well, the first thing I can think to do is to move a little bit back and out the way of this thing's breath, or make a little bit of a distance between me and Annie so that we don't make a nice target. So I'll sort of strive to the left.
Okay.
Just maybe 10 feet, 10 feet or so, just so that we are no longer next to each other and making an easy target.
10 foot away.
And as I'm doing this, Tal is helping me, the crossbow is coming out, and my rapier is coming to the other hand. And I am going to go with the crossbow, and I'm going to shoot this stupid thing that made me not move in the face.
Okay. You said that magical effect was off now, Steve, didn't you?
Yes, it's no longer in effect.
Go for it. It's a 10. It's a miss. Shoots off into the distance and breaks.
Sorry, guys.
Anything else?
I'll just take a couple back, just so I'm outside of that 20-foot range of his spew.
Okay, so you want to take another 5 back, yeah?
Just so I'm outside the 20-foot range.
Yep.
So I saw how far he could spit. I'm like, that's disgusting. I'm not getting that on my clothes. Thank you.
That is fine. Okay, one of the kobolds is going to shoot Thorin. Because he can.
Because he's worth it.
15, I think that's a miss.
Fortunately, that's a miss.
Okay, and now it's the Belcher. The Belcher kind of looks between the two of you. He's not bothered by which one he's going to go for. So he's going to try and bite the tinny one.
Tinny one?
The tinny one. He's going
That's a bit insulting.
Yeah. With an 11, it misses.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
That is a shame. And that's all he can do. He just stands there like... he's not bothered by getting hurt. Probably because due to the size of him. And then all those are dead bodies. Hogan.
Okay, from where I am, I'm just going to take 2 shots at the Belcher, I think you call it, the dog thing.
Yep.
But I'm going to try and chance my arm, and using my sharpshooter feat, I'm going to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
Ooh.
And give myself +10 to damage.
Go for it.
So first attack is a 19 -5, armor class 14 to hit.
It hits. Oh, sorry, armor class 14, it misses.
Okay.
Sorry, it does miss.
And then the second attack, doing exactly the same thing, it is also a miss.
Yeah.
So with my with my move action, I will move to where Hadil is. I'll go and stand next to Hadil, please.
You're under the
Yeah.
statue, basically. Kind of the wings of the statue.
As long as I'm more than 20 feet away.
Okay, Thorin, you're up.
Thorin does not like this thing. It is not nice, and it pukes on him, and he likes to be clean all the time, especially his shiny armor, which is going to need proper buffing once this is finished. So he's going to raise his greatsword and try and cleave this thing's head off. And 25 to hit.
Oh, yes.
For 10 damage.
10 damage. Yep. Ooh. Yep.
And he's going to do a second attack.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just double check something. No, I can't do that. That's a full action. So yeah, I'll do a second attack on it.
Go ahead.
Don't suppose a 10 hits.
No.
No, never mind. Right, and that is my go over. I will stay where I am movement-wise.
Okay, Annie.
I will fire another shot.
Pew.
Or try to anyway.
Yeah.
Actions. Crossbow. For fuck's sake.
A natural one.
Yep. So
actually, let's shoot someone else. You shoot Thorin.
Oh no.
oh.
It doesn't do much damage. But you do shoot Thorin in the back by accident.
I pulled an L. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't hold grudges like certain other people.
Work.
Okay, and then
I'm sorry. Went wide.
so as you kind of get a crossbow bolt in the bum, drags your attention. One of the kobolds behind the lizard takes a pot shot at you, Thorin, while you're distracted, and misses.
Yeah, it's a miss.
You're like, what's that?
Annie, you trying to give the kobolds lessons?
Brion. Come on, Brion.
All right, let's do this. Okay, we are going to
Come on, Brad. Smash his face in.
smack it in the head with a great big mace rolling. Can you see that that is a 16?
16.
Yes, I can see. It's a hit.
Okay. Excellent. What damage is that?
12 damage.
12 damage.
It's 14 because you're still raging, aren't you?
14.
Of course. 14.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Any reaction from that smack to its chops?
Yeah, it doesn't like that. You've definitely caused him some pain.
Okay. Couple of fillings, maybe.
He's still busy chewing.
Was he? Okay, he's still looking pretty tasty, is he? Okay, he's going to get another one on the other side to match. Let's roll to hit. There's a 18.
18
And
hits.
damage.
Oh,
7, 8, 9.
oh! How would you like to do it?
Yay!
Yay!
Oh,
Brown's a bit
my
pissed off. I don't know if you noticed. He's going to leap as high as he can in the air and getting his lion feet, like almost like a pogo stick, with the spiky ball end on his feet. He's going to try and land this on the kind of nasal region of the creature.
Okay. So you're going to cut the front of his face off?
Basically, slide past it with a spiky ball, yes.
Okay.
And just really hope that it hurts.
You cave off the front of his snout. His eyeballs go shooting out, the brain slops out, blood and gunk is going everywhere. And this big thing just goes and just slumps to the floor. The two kobolds at the back go and they drop down, they drop their kind of spear sticks and they run. down the corridor and disappear away.
I wish I was clever enough for a one-liner.
Does anyone want to take a quick break?
Yeah, that would be cool. Just a 2-minute bio break, as it were.
Okay, let's do that, and we'll pick up where we left off. Right, we're gonna take a quick 5, and I'll let the trailer run, and we'll see you back. Grab a drink, grab a snack, do what you need to do. See you in a bit.
You have heard tell of a kobold queen with visions of a world made new in fire and rage. Driven by prophecy, she has filled her followers with the raging passion of her cause. Now, you step forth into her burning realm. Dark shapes move among the rising embers. Thick-skinned beasts belch gouts of fire. It's an ambush! Roll for initiative. Battle is about to commence. Epic encounters. Turn your RPG up to 11.
Okay, there we go. And we are back. So.
Yes. So the kobold. Wait. What?
They ran.
So the kobolds run back down another corridor.
All right. There's nothing of interest in this room?
You can have a look around if you want to. They've run off. But if you want to stop and search.
Well, I quickly go pick up my long sword and shield that I had to drop earlier on when I rolled a 1.
Yep.
Can we pursue?
Yeah,
I think
if you need to kind of decide what you're going to do. So
gonna heal up quickly.
Boss.
Has anyone else got any arrows sticking out of them?
I seem to have an arrow in my back that's appeared from somewhere. I wouldn't mind if someone could just pull that out.
just bends over slightly. Just be gentle.
A kobold head appears and grabs the arrow and pulls it out of you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Kobold.
You're welcome.
Does it need bandaging?
Looks like he got the point.
Boom, boom.
No, I got the point. Ha.
Yeah, it does.
Does your butt need a boo-boo holder?
Boo-boo.
Does your butt have a boo? I had different words in my head and they did not come out right. So I meant to say, do you need a bandage on your butt? Because that's apparently where I shot you, was in the butt.
Oh, yes. It's all right.
That
I'll
was more
quickly see to it.
me asking Dave if it's bleeding or if it needs.
I'll just drop
Patch.
a cure wounds on Thorin.
Right, thank you. Thank you, boss.
I'm going to ask for a boo-boo holder.
I thought she was going to ask for someone to kiss it better. It's not going to be me.
No.
10 only. I'm afraid I didn't roll very well.
That's better than nothing. Thank you very much, Master Hogan.
But I did roll 25 on perception.
Okay.
Let's get off after these buggers. See this done.
Who's going first?
I think Hadil, you're going to have to go up front.
Yep.
Checking for traps. Then Thorin and Brion, and myself and Annie will bring up the rear.
Yep, definitely checking, stealthing it up. Searching all corners and points for things, and obviously
You can't go. I can search all things every step I take, everywhere we go. It's not possible. You say what you're going to do. You ready to roll? You pass or fail.
No, I'm just going forward and I'm basically just looking around.
It is a straight
perception
corridor.
Oh.
So you follow the kobolds down. They run away.
Yep.
And it is. Take some of these off. It is a stone corridor. Here we go. That takes you in. So
Can't really hear you, Dave.
that's okay. That's because I'm away from the mic.
Yes.
Right. So let's switch the view again, just so I can pin the map and switch the screen. There we go. Whoops. That was the wrong thing to press. Boom, boom. No, so was that. Here we go. Right. So, you should all be able to see. So, Hadil,
Yep.
you saw the kobolds run off. This passageway is particularly narrow, and single file only. But you notice there are some strange black marks kind of smeared on both sides of the wall. Some kind of tarry substance. The ceiling is again low, making it difficult to avoid the impression of being trapped and enclosed. Okay.
When you say this sort of black tarry stuff, would there's someone who really has a thing for fire recognise this as being something that could ignite?
Yeah, tar ignites, yes.
I am going to inform everybody else and say, okay, this tunnel thing is ready to cook us like chickens. Well, you guys, not me, obviously.
But it's only a 15-foot long corridor, so you're okay. Then it opens up. You got not exactly. I'm assuming you're going to continue.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I am continuing.
What's everyone else doing?
Scouting out what's ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna leave 2 clear squares between Hadil and the next person. So that'll be either Thorin or Brion.
Okay.
Which one?
To go down the corridor next.
You and me again, Thorin. Are we going to hold hands when we go down here, or?
No skipping.
Hold on to my arm, dear boy.
Thanks, glowy
So
man.
who's
With
going?
the lovely girl hair.
Who's going next?
It's because I'm worth it.
We
You can
go
talk. Your
together.
hair's the same colour.
It's a
Who's
secret
going
but
fire
yours
corridor,
is
so somebody has to go
really long.
first.
You haven't got
Oh,
any.
I'm sorry. I wasn't even where we were discussing who was going first. Let's go. I'll go first.
Sure.
Well, Hadil's already gone first, so who's going
Oh,
second?
second. I'll go second.
Yeah, I'll go very close third.
I shall walk where Hadil walked.
Hogan and Annie.
So we will leave 3 clear squares between us and the last person, so it'll be Brion.
So you're kind of at the back. You're just on the edge of camera. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So I didn't find anything in that room.
no.
Okay. And are the eggs still active?
Yes.
Snakes still crawling around me?
Yes. If you want to take a look at you're not in there anymore. You stepped out the room. This is a different room. You can put your head in and see the egg chamber if you wish.
Isn't that where? Okay, I'm confused. Never mind.
I'm just trying to fit you all onto the square so I can line you up. That's all. There you go. We do it that way. These are the eggs. And there's a wall around that. You came out that way. There's a doorway here.
You're outside the egg chamber.
Hmm.
Okay. Everybody with me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I seeing?
So, Hadil, this chamber, to most people, would find it deeply unsettling. You might find it quite cozy. In this chamber, there are headless and limbless bodies, torsos really, which are standing in an ugly ritual circle in the center of the room. There are candles rising from their jagged necks, and this provides the only source of light in this chamber. So all the light is in the middle. They are hacked up, headless bodies, with candles for heads.
Lovely.
So there's, all I can see is just these stick candle head figures.
Yep.
Can I go up to one and blow it out?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah.
So you step up to one of the things, the bodies, and you blow out a candle.
Happy birthday to
I'll step further forward as well, Dave.
Okay. You step into the room and you witness Hadil kind of going up to this headless torso, singing "Happy Birthday" and blowing out the candle.
Hadil, that's a poor taste, old boy.
poor tech, but it's my birthday, surely.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Can I follow in and say happy birthday?
I'll break left a bit, Dave.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Cake.
Just out of interest, Brion's rage would have ended by now.
Oh yeah, we've broken combat, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm now completely lucid, intellectual, charm.
He's got his brains back.
And yeah, I think my rage is gone.
So Thorin is going to break round to the left a little bit, Dave, and see if he can see anything further into the...
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. So what you see is an opening.
Ooh, is it in front of me there? Oh.
Ooh,
There, sorry.
Oh, right there.
There.
careful.
So what you see is this opening is a bridge across what appears to be... I'll zoom out a little bit.
The bridge over troubled lava.
Yeah. Is a bridge
Sure.
over the river of lava. On the other side of the bridge, there appears to be kind of like an archway. Got loads of roots and vines which have grown down through the ceiling, covering it. Standing on the bridge.
On
It's a grey-robed old man
Yeah,
with the staff.
and a grey beard.
We're the future, Charles, not them. Sorry, wrong film.
So, standing on the... and I'll show you. Oh, no, I don't have a picture of this one. Standing on the...
Sorry, can we have moved in yet, or are we still back in the hall?
What do you wish to do?
Well,
I was waiting until the corridor that was smeared with tar was clear to go through, where we wouldn't have to stop in the corridor, because like the idea of stopping in the corridor that could suddenly burst into flames at a moment's notice.
So who's stepping through first? Annie or Hogan?
I guess I can.
Yeah, I'll go last.
If there's room to go through.
You step through. You witness... now it's Hadil and Brion are both singing Happy Birthday and blowing out candles. The candles are in the neck
Careful, I think this
cavities
room makes you crazy.
of these
Caught up in the
torsos.
moment.
And just to say, I am saving one of those candles lit. It's because it's my birthday. I want one to shine the way for me.
Okay. Do I know that?
Oh, I've already picked it up and I'm cradling it
Okay, cool.
while blowing out the others and singing.
I'm going to stand in the corner, laugh, and clap my hands for a minute.
And Hogan, you start to hear a weird, strange melody.
Coming from the room in front of me.
Coming from the room in front of you. It seems to be your companions are singing Happy Birthday.
Not all of them. I will not be singing, thank you.
Birthday to you.
I shall wander in
Happy birthday
and
to
give
me.
a stern look.
Golden Dragon, dude's
Give him
birthday.
a shh.
Fine. Happy birthday to me.
Sorry, boss.
So this room where the bridge is, so that's like a little alcove opening. This whole area isn't open, is it? There is walls on that
There's
side.
walls on the other side, yeah. So this is the edge of the cave. And then this is open. All of this is open. But this
Oh,
is
okay,
then
so
right
so
across.
we can see. So I can see the guy on the bridge as well then. If
Yes.
It's all open.
Yeah.
That is danger area.
We should technically be able to see past him, I think, because if the other side's open.
I said the other side there's an archway with these vines hanging.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So, stretching over a lake of seething, bubbling lava, the bridge is 25 foot in length and 5 foot wide, so that only one person can cross at a time.
Is he
Quick
one of the
question.
kobolds that was behind the big slithering thing?
He does, but he seems to just kind of be standing there.
So he's just a regular kobold. He doesn't look different.
Oh, he definitely looks
He's
different.
I'm
a
okay.
new model.
Upgrades.
Question: how solid does this bridge look?
It looks pretty sturdy. You
Nice.
see
How-
that the kobold now starts to... He has a cloak on, and he flicks back the cloak and he pulls out 2 daggers, and he starts spinning them. Then he's done this whole
Indiana
dance with
Jones
daggers.
bit.
He
You're
throws it
telling
up
me
in the
he's the
air and he
rogue
catches
dog?
it with his knife, catches it with his tail, catches it with his tail. And then he transfers it between, he's now juggling 3 daggers backwards and forwards and puts them back into the sheaths, back into his hips. Takes
I
the
pull
one
out
of
my
his tail, puts
pistol
it
and
into his
shoot him.
teeth. Yeah. And then he kind of does, after all of this dances with the knives, he puts them back in and the cloak comes back over. And then you realise the cloak has some stitched faces into it.
Rogue.
Well, never mind.
Mm, one other question is, he's been doing all this, and I'm sitting there thinking, yeah, amateur work at best. how from the bridge? How far down is it to the lava? How high above the lava is this bridge?
In the crawl space, we said 50 foot. I think it's a lot shallower here because when you look at this map, it almost looks like the lava is lapping up.
Mm.
So I'm going to say it's about a 5 foot drop.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good.
May I, boss?
Yeah. I was going to shoot him, but
So was I. While he's doing all this fancy stuff, I'm like, why are we waiting?
Please
I'm watching.
allow me.
Can someone say
Thank
step
you,
back or
Rosie.
something?
Take it. Yeah, I've already saying step back. I've got this.
All right, Dave, I'll move back to
Just take a
the
step.
right-hand side of
Left
the
or right?
deal.
And as I step forward, well, I've got a straight on line of sight of him. And I've produced my bolas. Yeah, this guy be tripping, and he's going to be for real now.
Tripping.
So I am going to attack with my bolas. Let's just have a roll and see if we hit. And of course, he hasn't actually made any attack, which means I will get advantage on this roll with my assassinate. So that gives me a 23
23 hits.
and a 23. So a 23 hits. Okay, so 23 is hitting. So I have thumped him. Got this bolas. It's just come out. Spun it above my head. Absolutely bolted at him. So hit him, and he is now. Oh, blimey! I've just forgotten. He is now restrained, and he takes 1d4 of damage.
Okay.
Let's just roll
So
1d4.
the bonus wraps around him and he takes 4 points of
Yep.
damage.
No, it's one. I've got to roll a d4.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So let me just. Where's the d4? There we go. Let's just roll that and see what damage we got. Oh, look at that! He's caused 4 damage with it.
4
But
damage.
Isn't it 1d4 plus 3?
No, it's 1d4 because if I had to build it on the dagger, because it's a bolas, so this is a custom weapon. But no, so it just gets a 1d4, but it doesn't get the 3 piercing.
Okay,
But
sorry, I
it's
was confused.
4 bludgeoning. So I've just literally, he is now restrained, so he ain't moving anywhere. And now I'm going to turn around and say to everyone, hit him with fire.
Hit him with mace.
Hit him with fire and stand back.
Oh, okay.
I don't
have
have
no
anything fire.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Well,
You might have noticed I'm holding a candle in front of me.
There is one
Throw
candle
it at him?
left, and there's loads of lava. You can see the kobold is starting to struggle, and he's starting to get his knives out. He's getting ready to cut himself loose.
Could one of us chuck the candle?
I'm gonna go and stand behind Hadil, hold the end of my arrow over the candle that he's got in his hand, shoot through the flame at the kobold, or at the bag on the bolus. Or
It's just the arrow that you put some tar on from the corridor.
that's
This
exactly
is going
the
to be
arrow.
Yeah.
sick if it works.
As he was walking down.
This is some Rambo shit if it works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Please let it work.
Oh, mate.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
That's a disgusting 20. I love it.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
That 20 makes me want to take a shower.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And obviously he's just engulfed him in flame as well with this flaming arrow.
It's gonna explode.
Oh yes, you're gonna explode. So
Boom, boom, boom.
basically, my badger bolas of blasting is a first weapon, and it has a little bit of a trick to it, and that is the weights on the end are in fact comprised of 2 ounces of blasting powder on each one of the 5. So we were going to have to roll 10d6 of bludgeoning force damage. Anyone who is within a 20-foot radius, and as the bridge is 25 feet, none of us are, so it's just going to be him. And it's a DC 13 saving throw, but let's just roll 10d6. That's going to be a custom roll. 1, 2.
It's the same throw for half damage.
Yeah, DC 13 saving bro.
Got to make a save throw, Dave.
Ooh.
Oh no, sorry, no, it's no creature. Yep.
He's not going to be able to get away from it anyway because it's strapped to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is and that's for 39 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so 39 points of damage. So the bolus wraps around him and he starts to kind of cut it away. Hogan gets into position, fires an arrow which is conveniently covered in tar from the conveniently provided corridor.
Ball of fire.
And it shoots through the candle, and you just see it in slow motion, like as it fizzles in, like dun 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 dun, dun. Hits the
Are we
kobold
talking Robin
square.
Hood style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a bit of Mission Impossible on top there.
Do it.
Hits
for
it, and the
you.
kobold just kind of like, what? And it goes. You get bits of kobold going everywhere. And it starts to rain kobold.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Barbecue.
In my hat.
Rayon hungry.
Okay, who's next?
How many more of them have you got?
Kobolds or
How sound is that bridge now that it had a kobold blow up on it?
Go find
He
out.
said it was very sound. Well, I do have another one of those, boss.
Awesome. I was thinking the same thing about the bridge.
How far can we leap?
Your strength score with a 10-foot run up.
So strength score.
Yeah.
So
It's your strength score in feet. So my strength is 12, I think. So I can leap 12 feet as part of a move with a 10-foot run up.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
that makes
so-
sense.
I could do a 14 foot then. Okay.
Yep.
No,
So
almost
as long
15.
as half the bridge is okay.
Yeah, so if the first half of the bridge is okay, I can kind of get on the edge of it and jump over.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 19 lead. Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. I could probably jump it from that tile that is not engulfed in magma.
I don't trust that bridge after the adventures in the corridor.
Yeah, but the thing is that Adele probably weighs a lot more than Annie.
Yes.
Yeah, so that.
Let's talk about the bridge. Looks sturdy.
Yeah, it's got good.
Adele, could you just check it for traps?
Yeah, I can check it for traps.
Just debating jumping over it.
I don't know the
thinking
technical
about-
term, but can you check it for crumbliness?
Crumblings.
Can I
You
check
can.
for
What
crumbling?
you do is you
Yeah.
go up and you jump on it. Dum, dum, dum.
Don't think I'm
Okay.
going to go up and jump on it because it's my size. I've read my one close quarter. I'm thinking more. Well, since he's blown, all the vines and everything that were covering this thing behind him are now gone. I imagine.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, the vines
some
are
of
still there.
Some of the vines are still there.
Hmm.
They're just roots and vines.
Okay,
from
so
plant
then-
Well,
life
I mean,
above.
I can try
If
to
you're
walk
growing through the
across
rock.
it and see what happens
Go for
and
it.
check for stuff as I'm going across and see how sturdy it is. Because I am light, so I'm hopefully less likely to make it break.
And if that fails,
Does it
my
look
lead can
damaged?
clear it. I can clear it if it does crumble or whatever.
Does it actually look damaged to us, Dave? I'll go up to the edge and just have a really good look at it.
Nope, not from where you are.
No, I'll go right towards it. Go on.
You're just gonna walk across the bridge.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, walk up to the edge on our side where the
Yep.
bridge is. Have a look at it. See if I can see any visible cracking,
Nope.
and then I'll step onto it.
Okay. Boom.
And then I'll walk across cautiously.
Okay. Okay.
And if I hear any cracks or anything, I will dive forward.
That is perfectly fine. You are all tied up. You are fine. Bloody bolus. Right.
All tied up.
There you go.
Got Dave with it too.
So there you go. You are walking across the bridge. above lava. And what we can do is I will put on. You hear it all kind of bubbling and it slowly kind of floats past.
Let me change my sound effect so I can hear it.
Yep.
There it is.
And you can feel the heat is just oppressive as soon as you stepped on the bridge.
Yeah,
But
I'll just walk across.
The light is fantastic. You know, you've never seen light quite so pure.
It looks wonderful. But can I get to the other side safely?
Okay, let's find out. You're now in the middle.
Does it seem sturdy enough?
Yep.
Before each step I'm taking forward, I'll put my foot down gently first and just give it a bit of a,
Yep.
push down, make sure. And then I'll step forward again. And then step onto the main part,
Yep.
the main shelf, as it were.
There we go.
And then I'll shout over to the... No, I gesture over to the others. Come on, come on.
So just, literally just in front of you, there is an archway of stone. It's been like carved stone. But hanging down from the ceiling, all these vines and roots and stuff from the plant life on top of the mountain. And they seem to kind of cover the archway in a kind of a weird curtain of vines and roots. And now you're closer to it, you see that woven into the vines are severed heads.
People's severed heads?
People's severed heads. Humans, dwarves and elves with their hair. It's just woven and tied into these roots. But they just stare back at you vacant.
Well, that's disgusting, but very creative.
Yeah.
Puppet friends.
So I'm gesturing to the others to come across, and I'm not sure if I can move forward one square to let them out proper.
Yeah, we'll allow it to happen. It's fine.
Are you coming?
Yep.
I think you should go first, Annie, in case one of us breaks the bridge.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm like,
Ladies first.
yeah, ladies first. Okay.
I think you stand less chance of breaking the bridge than either Brion or
True.
Adil.
So I will also go across the bridge.
Okay.
Can I go to the? Do I have to stop on that side of the bridge, or can Thoron move?
There you go. You get to the other side, you're okay?
Yeah, I go across as well, and I would like to go into the square to 6 o'clock from Annie, please.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's in the lava!
Go for a swim.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep burning. Just keep burning.
Brian, do you want to?
Yeah, I know you're taller. Who weighs more? Me, isn't it?
I'm probably you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to go first, and you can probably leap across if it.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Is how long's your leap?
19 feet. Does that clears the bridge?
16.
No. Neither of them clear
It
the
does
bridge.
clear
It's
the
25 foot long.
Not so.
You stand
Okay.
less chance.
Um.
Brion's, I think Adil should go next.
Okay.
Because
You're
you're
lighter, man.
Further.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got the slightly longer stride.
See you in a minute, golden boy.
Thanks, dude. Right then, let's go for the bridge. And using the acrobatics as such to...
Can I go forward one to get out of the way, or in front of?
There's space for me to cross.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
in
there's
front.
space for cross? Cool.
Right.
Right then.
I just want to be out of the way of the people crossing. So.
And
Slash
you squeeze
jumping.
forward and you just kind of come face to face with a dead head.
What species?
Take your pick. Human, dwarf or elf.
I don't have an elf.
Nor will you.
Fine. Okay, crossing the bridge.
Okay, Hadil gets across.
Come on, Brown.
Can we make
I'm not
space for
feeling
him?
this. Okay. I am going to just take a gamble and cross the bridge and hope it doesn't crumble.
Okay. There's not much room on the other side, so until they make some space, you are still effectively
Great.
standing above the lava.
Okay. So
Okay,
is that bridge sturdy still? Are there any signs of
You're okay.
turbulence?
There's a kind of, as everyone's like moved across, there is a big black kind of stain
Right.
on the bridge.
Is my tail slightly on fire?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, right. So long as I'm fine.
It's uncomfortably hot, but you're fine.
Okay. Cool. I will wait here on the bridge then as the heaviest member of our party, which we were trying to avoid then.
I'm going into the room to create space.
As soon as he does, I'm going to take him
Yeah,
this.
so how do
Take a step.
can we move
to the-
forward?
Get Brian on.
I'll be
Get the fat
on.
lad on the soft land.
I'll be on Hogan 6.
Right, one sec.
Moving. What?
One sec.
Hogan's going in first, isn't he?
I believe so.
Shall we do it? Let's do it then.
Let's just pile into that cloud, see what's behind it.
Okay,
Let's
so
foot forward.
who's going first?
Me.
I was going to say Annie's standing right in front of it.
Okay.
So Hogan,
Am I
you going
moving
in?
out of the way? Does Hogan like pull her back?
Yeah, it's fine. You can shuffle. You can move through each other.
I just move. I'm conscious of Brion coming across the bridge. I don't want him to get stuck, so I'm just gonna go through the door, give a nod to Thorin so he can follow me, just to create some space for Brion so he's not stopping on the bridge.
Right behind you, boss.
Okay, so you know, like beaded curtains. Kind of put your hands in, you pull the
But the beads
vines
are made
back.
of heads.
Yeah, and you know, again, you got roots and vines, and you just kind of do that, and the heads are just like banging, and then you get two skulls that kind of clonk together like coconuts. It kind of makes a horrible noise, a bit of a hollow noise, and then you step through into the next chamber. Now, this is the entrance of Mother Crangle's inner sanctum. And it's mostly covered in lengthy vines, and as I said, are woven heads of several sacrificial victims. Dead eyes stare out at you all as you move through a narrow opening and into a small cave in which the kobold priestess lives. This cave is roughly circular. Its walls are festooned with strange charms, tokens, trinkets, and bones that form odd geometrical shapes. There are large ornate basins that are placed around the room, filled with blood, which seems to be congealing in the heat from the lava stream. And in this particular room, there is a lava stream which kind of bisects the cave a little. And kneeling in front of this stream, you see Mother Crangle. Her hands are inside the lava, and she seems to be washing her arms in the like this molten contents, and while she's doing that, she's whispering some kind of prayer, but she's whispering it into the lava. Now, the lava stream that's here, as I said before, it's a fantastic source of light, so all the light is coming from this stream and emanating into the room. And just to give you a look at what Mother Crangle looks like, I will bring her up onto the screen for you. Actually, let me change. I will change back to the battle cam, because we'll be in there in a moment. Boom, boom. And then, boom. There she is, in all her glory. Squeeze you in a little bit, okay? There we go. Right. So that is Mother Crangle.
She's a looker.
She definitely is.
She's cool. I like that mini.
It's a fantastic mini, actually.
Isn't it lovely? Look at it.
Can you see that okay?
Can you move it? Yeah, there.
There's the one.
Look at that. That's
There we go.
amazing.
So it's a small little room. There we go, small cabin. This is her private chambers. But she doesn't immediately move when you enter the room. She continues to kind of bathe her arms, and she's washing them and sending a
Yeah,
prayer.
can I fire an arrow at her while she's bathing her arms?
If you want to, Hogan is in front of you though.
Can I move around him?
If you want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna. That stream of lava is only 5 foot wide, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna move further into the room, create more space. I'm just gonna hop across
Okay.
the lava. Please jump over to the other side. I'd like to go into the corner. That's it. Perfect. Yep. Lovely.
Okay. And you want to shoot her, Annie?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
I'm always on the wrong thing. Probably not. 14.
No, you miss.
Yep. So the bolt goes beside her.
It just carries on going. You miss, so it just shoots into the wall.
Yeah.
So with that, you now have her attention. She stands, pushes herself from her knees and up, and she turns towards you, Annie. And then she starts to hiss. She's hissing in fury, and her jaws open up. And she removes from under her cloak a kind of an earthen pot. And she starts to pour tar and some kind of black substance from that over her hands as she's doing this. Okay? And then suddenly, she kind of raises her shoulders up, and out behind her are these huge wings suddenly unfurl, snapping out wide. You hear the crack as they come out, and then she leaps up, almost flying quickly towards you. Can everybody roll initiative? Right.
Shit, that was very nearly a natural 20, and it rolled onto a bloody 2.
Terrible.
I was so distracted by the wings that I have no reflex.
Thorny,
goodness.
what is your initiative?
2.
2. Wow.
Ignore
I
that.
thought I was.
Ignore that roll, that was weird.
18.
An 18.
Where did mine go?
Boom, boom. Annie.
4.
4.
Oh, we've done well with these
Okay.
initiatives.
I know. What great
Adele's
time
the
to
only
one who's
roll
done a
a
decent
nat
one.
1.
Hogan.
12.
12. And Brianna.
I feel like I don't know. Did you also roll? No, you rolled a straight 2. I feel like I should go after you just because I rolled a nat 1.
Brianna.
Brian, 5.
5. Thank you.
Yeah, not looking good.
Right, and now I will initiate the combat, but we are going to start with Mother Crangle because she leapt in to attack, and as she does, she takes flight.
Oh man. Can't smack something that's flying.
How high up is she?
Only about 10 foot.
High enough.
Mm.
Okay.
Right. Any thoughts, boss?
Piggyback ride?
Yeah, can I chuck you up there?
Jump.
Can someone chuck me up there?
I've got something better to chuck up there.
No.
Yeah, but we're
that's
all
not
in a
better.
small room.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
but
not better.
It might not be good if it goes off, but I can at least bring her down with it.
I like your thinking.
Just pray she doesn't land in the bloody lava, or we're really in trouble.
But she has lava on her.
She has lava on her arms, but not on her wings. You say, babe, she has it on her arms. I'm gonna go for those damned wings. Bolas hits in the middle. The wings ain't working. She's coming down.
Hogan, my mid-year appraisal is due. I don't want to do anything that's going to annoy you.
So, as
what do you reckon?
Overhand strike.
As Mother Crangle springs up into the air, she looks at you, Annie, and just holds out her hands, and she's going to.
That's healing ray. You're now healed.
Yeah, most definitely. And she's going to roll an 18. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. This is a beam of light. Strikes you, radiating out from her hands, and does 4d6 damage. Oh, triple sixes.
Yeah.
22 points of damage as this searing radiant light. She casts guiding bolt.
Will you allow me to use my uncanny dodge as a reaction? Or is my natural one on the initiative screwed me completely for doing anything?
It's magic.
It doesn't specify that it can't be magic. I just.
So I'm gonna say no because it's magic. I'm gonna say
Okay.
Zzz, it's gonna burn you.
Magic.
Yeah, I've got to hit one of you.
I mean, all it says on uncanny dodge is when you see it, when an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, you can use it to half the attack.
And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Be aware that you do not get to have this damage.
Yep.
Nick.
Hmm?
You won't get to have it. He is making a DM ruling that it does not apply to magic attacks.
No problem.
Yeah.
So
So I said, I've got to hit some of you.
It's for me.
And then top of the round is Hadil.
Hi. Well, she's up in the air. I could crossbow her, but I am actually going to be really risky here with my bolas, and I'm going for a wing. So I'm going to move. So I'm going to use my action to move to get behind her, so I can then throw my bolas up to effectively catch her wings, which are not covered in lava, whereas their arms at the front are, to try and bring her down.
Okay, so you're gonna try to move from there.
I'm going to move. Yeah, I'm going to get up behind her and then go for the bolas. Literally, I just want to catch her wings with it.
Go for it.
At least we can bring her down with them. And worst case, we can suicide it and pass all to hell.
Boom.
Right. That's a 14.
14 is a miss.
Okay, then all it does is just sails past her, and it goes a full extent of 60 feet, which, looking at it, means it's going to go out and past her over in towards the lava stream and just out into the middle of nowhere.
No.
Hit the lava.
Nope.
Nope.
No. Because this is a chamber. So unlike the other side, which was open, the only bit that's open here is this lava stream.
Yep.
Everything else, you're basically in a dome.
Oh, okay. So it's just he's just going to ping off the ceiling and fall on the floor.
Fall on the floor. So what I'm going to ask you to do
Yep.
is roll a d6. This is heads or tails. If you roll a 1 to 3,
Yep.
it's going to land in the lava. 4, 5, and 6 is going to land on the stone.
Guys, pray for a 4, 5, or 6.
Oh, it's a 2! Oh, shit.
I'm very sorry.
So you swing your bolus up, it misses, it bounces off the ceiling, and slowly, as you know what's coming, everyone else kind of sees it in slow motion, and it
You didn't roll with advantage, did you? Because she went first.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
And
she went first.
everyone sees it in slow motion as it hits the lava and just goes. Boom. Can you
moment
roll
it
a
hits the
damage,
lava.
please?
Boom. And we have, and the dice are actually covering it in front of me, so I can't actually read what it
It's
says.
29.
Phew, that's considerably lower than what
It's
it could
considerably low. So that
be.
is
DC 13, save for that explosion, wouldn't it be?
So if it's a DC, is that what you put on there?
On that whip, yeah, on that one,
Okay.
because it's taken from the blasting powder. So
That's
when the
fine.
blasting powder explodes
So
in a 10 chain,
anyone who
DC 13.
passes, you take half damage.
Passes what?
Yeah, so
Oh.
Dex saves.
So
Do I still
foreign,
get the +4 for being within distance of?
Everyone should get it because we're all
Yeah.
at distance.
Everyone is within 10 feet of me.
5. Hadil is not.
I rolled a 27.
Yeah, he passed anyway, so he still takes half damage. What is the is there any blasting effect?
Oh,
Yes.
that was a Dex check, not the saving throw. I did it again.
Oh, blooming hell. Yes, it's when this hits lava, it explodes. Just basically, the force is still the same, so it's still 10d6, but it's just that the radius doubles. So instead of being a 20-foot radius, it is a 40-foot. So imagine that just this huge wall of lava has
Force.
just come up and absolutely gone for everybody.
Okay. So who has actually failed?
Me.
Okay.
I've just taken full damage.
Okay, so you take full damage. We're also going to do some random fire damage. We're just going to roll 2.
So if that's a 40-foot explosion, does that get her as well then?
Yes,
yes.
Everybody's. There isn't. Yep, she's got some of that as well.
So everyone take...
And did she make a save?
Let's get on with... Right, it's 8
Sorry.
fire damage, everybody. One thing at a time. 8 fire damage. Everybody burn. Right. Brion, it's a massive blast. You go flying backwards.
Crap. Okay.
You're back where you started, on the other side of the bridge. You are going to take 3 points of damage for landing.
Oh, that could have been worse.
That definitely could have been worse. Now let's do Crangle. Crangle does a dexterity check and gets a 14, which is a pass. She takes half damage. Boom. And she gets blasted into the ceiling, and she's trying to regain her control. She's trying to why have I got that in front?
So is the 8 damage on top of the 29?
This is for someone else.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you said everybody take 8 damage, fire damage.
Well, right, yeah. So that's 8 from the fire damage, 3 from Sean's damage. So
And then the 29 for the
29
radius?
was the main damage.
Yeah,
The
that's
blast.
what I was.
Yeah. Okay, everybody caught up?
Yep.
Everybody
Yep.
there? Right. So that was Hadil's go. Hogan.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself. And I'm going to take 3 attacks on her with the short bow. Now she's sort of floundering around a little bit. So the first one that was a 13, and it just rolled gently backwards. So it's 13 in total on the first one, which is a miss.
That's a miss.
The second one is a 24, hitting for 9 points of damage.
9 damage.
And then the last one, I'm going to use the Zephyr Strike to give myself advantage on the roll.
Yep, go for it.
So I'm just going to roll this twice, and there's another one. So the highest number was 22, which is a hit, and this does 2d8 damage. So I'll roll 2d8 as a custom roll, which is 11 plus 3 is 14 in total.
And a 14 damage on top.
Yes, that's 14 damage on top, so that's 23 in total for the round.
Okay, yeah, she's looking pretty unhappy.
And what I would like to do is because I have 60 feet of movement due to Zephyr Strike, because I use that advantage attack, I'm going to move around, because she's still in the air, I'm going to move around the lava pool, and I'm going to impose myself between her and Thorin, please. I'd like to give Thorin some cover with my own body.
You sort of going there,
Yeah, facing her. Yeah, lovely, thank you. And that's my go.
Okie dokie. It is Crangle's go. Oh. Dear. Oh, okay, she can do that. Right, so while she's trying to gain control, she has... she gets 3 attacks per turn. Ooh. So the first thing she can do is a wing buffet, which is everybody in front of her. So that's Annie, Thorin, and Hogan. This is to hit you with a wing buffet. I've rolled a natural 1. How does that work?
Did she buffet herself?
Yeah.
In the face with a pointy bit in the eye. Oh.
Yeah, she's like...
Stop hitting yourself.
That does not work. That does not compute. Okay, she does nothing in terms of that, and she can't do the other attacks. Okay, so while trying to do a wing buffet, she fails, probably still got a bonk on the head from the ceiling, and just flies a little bit higher, closer to the ceiling, gets out of length range, melee range. Brion, your go. She can do nothing on that. Wow.
Well, I'm miles away, so I'm just going to try and get back into the thick of it.
Okay, how do you want to do
my
it?
maximum move towards...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it gets you back across the bridge.
Great.
Yeah. You run across.
Am I within smacking distance?
No.
Welcome
No.
back. Sorry about that.
You run across.
To be continued.
There you go.
Right,
You join
so
in.
I'm there.
You pick up your lifesaver.
Yeah, my rubber rings there. Look. So I can't twat her from here.
No.
Right.
Unless you have a ranged weapon.
I have no ranged weapons.
Okay.
What do I have?
How high can he leap?
If I've got a run up, I can leap 19 feet, but that's not going to be enough.
No.
I've got a bonus action called Daunting Roar. Don't know if that helps.
What does it do?
As a bonus action, once per short rest, creatures of your choice within 10 feet.
Kind of, yeah. I would say she's within 10 feet, yeah.
So maybe I could scare her ankles.
Go for it.
The creature must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 14 or become frightened until the end of the next turn.
Okay. Is that me or is that you? No, that's me. Right. Wisdom. Ooh. 23.
Oh,
So you
does
roar
not
with
give a
all your
crap
might.
about the lion roar.
But she's not. She looks back at you.
I tried, guys.
Annie, you're up. Here we go. Can
Right.
Annie save the day?
Not the way I'm rolling. I want to, like, how far, what is the distance that she's up right now?
She's
you
around
said?
10 foot, flying around the ceiling, 10 foot.
Okay, and can I get a little more distance back onto the, no, I don't want to.
No.
No, because you said this part here is just a cavern.
You're,
over...
Yeah, you're going to have to go back out onto the bridge if you want to get further backwards.
And then I can't see her anymore?
Correct. You can go further
Okay.
into the room.
Well, I mean, it's still ranged, so I'm not sure how I can get across.
You can just jump over.
Yeah. So if I can pop over to the other side and then,
Yep, do what Hogan did earlier.
yeah. Except I'm moving through him, so.
That's okay. You can move through
Okay.
allies.
Okay. So I'll move through him, go across, and then fire. Try to actually hit her this time. Maybe. We'll see.
It's
16?
a 16. Oh, does a 16? It misses.
Oh no.
Never hitting anything. I do nothing here. I am so useless.
That is the end of your turn. Thorin.
Yeah.
Thorin.
Can I hide since she's not looking at me? Is there anything to hide behind?
Not really. You got kind of various pots and vases and things you could hide into, but there's nothing real. There's nothing to hide behind.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to. Is who's within 30 feet of me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 5,
We're
10,
ready?
15, everyone.
Everyone, right? I am going to.
Including Crangle.
I'm going to cast Bless on 3 people, not including myself. I'm going to bless Hogan, Annie, and Hadil, I think. No offense, Brown, but because you haven't got a ranged weapon, you know, you and me are a bit stuffed at the moment, although I can pull out a crossbow next round. What this means is that you all get a D4, which you can add to attack rolls or saving throws. Now, it actually specifies whenever a target makes an attack roll. So that D4 is on all your attacks, not just your first one. Okay?
Cool. Excellent.
So make a
And
note, pen
any
and paper.
saving throws.
Maybe I'll actually get to hit her.
So don't forget about that.
Killing blow.
Yeah, when you make an attack roll. And instead of moving, I will switch out my greatsword for my heavy crossbow.
Cool. Next up, Hadil.
Okay, well, obviously I'm bowlessless. She said she is literally exactly. She is 10 foot above me, isn't she?
Yep. She's flittering around the room.
Okay, because it's just I do have a whip, which is 10 foot reach,
Mm-hmm.
and I am getting this idea to literally, whip, get the lock on her, and try and drag her down so that everyone else can stab her.
Roll for it.
Effectively.
You still got roll to hit.
I get a +4,
You get D4 extra.
a D4 extra. Hold on.
10 is a 14.
I don't think it's going to matter.
No, 14's not going to hit, is it?
No.
Nope.
No, just whip myself in the eye.
You
No,
crack
that
the
would have
whip.
been a roll of 1.
Yeah, you crack the whip but miss. She's flying around like an angry bee now, or an angry hornet. There you go. End of your turn.
Yep. I'm still sort of where I am, and we're spaced out. So.
Okay, Hogan, you're
Yep.
up.
I know Thorin's taking quite a beating with that explosion, so I'm going to drop my last cure wound spell on him. That's 10 hit points back.
Thank you, boss.
And then yeah, I will just that's my go.
Okay, Crangle's go. She starts to get her control back, and she sees Annie again on her own on the other side of the room, and she swoops down, and she has what's called a sickle staff, and she gets 3 attacks. She gets 2 attacks with a sickle staff, and then she can do a wing buffet again. So first sickle staff. So let's put her over here, closer to you, and she swoops down to attack. First one is a 17. Does a 17 hits?
Yep.
Okay. This one swipes down for 8 damage. Second attack comes in and she does like a backhand. 17. That hits as well. That's an additional 10 damage with the second hit. She cuts you deeply.
Yep.
And then...
I can only do a reaction once, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then she's going to use as she gets more height, she's going to do a wing buffet. She can only get you, but it's a miss. So she takes up. It doesn't hurt you this time. You ready? You got the stance behind you, so you take no damage from the wings. But she managed to elevate herself.
Can I choose which one to have the damage on, or does it have to be the first one?
I think you get to choose when you use reaction.
Yeah, just pick one. It's fine.
No.
And then Brion, you're up.
Right. Okay. So, with nothing ranged, I'm kind of limited here. Is there a way to leap and swing at the same time? Am I within range for starters?
You're going to leap and swing on what?
No, to leap at her and swing
the weapon.
Star.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought you were swinging then. It's like Tarzan.
No.
In the breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing is, I think my leap distance is 19 feet. It looks like there's a fair old whack between us.
Not really. 5, 10. She's at least 15 foot away horizontally. So you'd have to get past Hogan, leap up and over the lava to then take a swipe at her.
Okay, some John Woo shit. Okay, we can do this. What do I have to roll to...
Do an athletics check. If you pass that, you're halfway there.
Okay. Right, athletics check. Acrobatics, intimidation. Excuse me, it's in here somewhere.
It'd be in your skills, yeah.
Yeah, skills, animal handling. Aha, here we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Click it.
Right.
16, you
16.
passed. Well done. Okay, you're halfway there. You leap up into the air. You're swinging this like a helicopter. All you've got to do now is hit.
Okay, is it to hit next, yes?
To hit, yep.
To hit, we go. We have got a 17 to hit.
It's a miss.
Oh, no.
And you miss, and then you fall back down to the ground, but you land. Superhero pose.
Ka-chunk. Okay.
But you missed.
That was both my actions,
That was a good effort. That was every. Well, that's one action.
Okay. Can I put my middle finger up at her or something? I don't know.
And that's your second action. There you go. Anna,
yeah.
you're
Okay.
up.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Brianna's now landed next to you, slightly in front. Let's stay there.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
There you go.
He can see that she's not doing so hot.
Yep.
She's really not doing so hot. But I'm gonna try to shoot her again.
Go for it. Oh, it's a hit.
+4.
It's a hit.
Yeah, don't
Finally.
forget your D4.
I don't even need it.
Oh, you don't even need it.
Apparently, it's a hit. Finally. Ugh.
You roll your damage, and it is 9. Is
Nope,
it 9?
not yet. Yeah, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I still get, where is it? It's 25.
Oh! She had 25 hit points left.
Yay.
Crossbow comes up and it's like...
Just killing blow. You don't, it's not
So-
about how many times you
It
use the
goes-
that does it.
So Annie,
sees her and is like, oh, you messed with the wrong elf. Fires off the crossbow, hits her straight between the eyes.
I knew you could do it, Annie.
You're my new favourite, Annie.
the wings fold under Mother Crangle as she falls back with this bolt lodged inside her head. Landing half in, her legs land half in the lava. They start burning away.
Oh, so it was
What's
only
up,
her
mate?
arms that were lava proof.
Can I grab whatever weapon she has
She
before it
was-
sizzles into the lava?
She was muttering a prayer when she was bathing in the lava.
Of course.
Adil, do you need a new puppet?
Oh yeah.
And with that, Annie just collapses against the wall, tired, exhausted.
And hold on. Let me just switch this around quickly, and we'll go back to the main cam. Right, there we go. Now, so her body is smoking away. Her legs, bottom half of her body is smoking away inside the lava. Well done. You have defeated Mother Crangle.
Yay!
Nice one.
Hogan, did we need to take any evidence back for whoever paid us for this job?
I'm already halfway through cutting the head off.
That'll do.
But as you're cutting the head off Mother Crangle, you hear a noise coming further down in the cavern, somewhere deep, deep down.
It's a Balrog.
You hear a roar. Not like the one you heard earlier. This is deeper, filled with hatred.
Wonderful.
That we will pick up next time
Ooh.
for our second epic encounter.
I'm definitely bringing back the
Very long
puppet
rest.
mum.
That's making me wonder
Can
what
I get a
she's
weapon?
actually a mother of.
Dragons.
Right. She's a dragon mummy.
No, she's a dragon mummy puppet. Hi.
Oh dear.
So there
Well
we go.
done, everybody.
That is the end of our very first epic encounter. Well done. It took longer. I definitely was expecting to have this done in 3 hours. It's taken 6.
Well,
But
you'll be happy to
now we
know
know.
that you nearly killed me, Dave.
Good.
I tried.
Yeah, and me.
You very nearly killed me. I think the combination of the epic encounter itself and rolling
Yes.
the dice the way we did made it a very good balance of difficulty.
I mean, we made it hard for ourselves,
Yes, we made it hard for ourselves, basically.
especially the whole collapsing ceiling, getting trapped, split the pie maneuver. That was
Yeah.
Mm.
Getting cornered by snake riders, that was my mistake. I mean, I took an absolute kicking this time, like I didn't do the
You have
previous.
4 arrows
Well,
sticking
yeah.
out of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
right.
and somebody
There's no line
blowing
there.
us
I look
half
like
to
one of those-
kingdom come.
I look like one of those Sphinx cats without the hair.
Oh god, I covered you in lava. Yeah, you probably ain't got a lot of hair left. Definitely.
I definitely think we need to ban Hadil from using anything explosive in future.
Yeah.
Nice guy on the bridge.
Yeah, I
You know,
suppose.
how much would pain in the ass would he have been?
No, not much.
No, just-
So, Dave,
Yes.
is there anything that we can pick off the body before it melts into the lava?
Two thieves in the room.
There's-
And obviously we searched the room and everything.
Yeah.
You're busy cutting off a head.
Not me,
The
that's
tails
the deal.
While the arms are cutting off the head, the tail's going through the
Okay.
pockets.
So, searching through the room, you find a various stash of gold coins, gems, and other goods that have been, stolen from the people who used to have heads. You find a cache that is worth 450 gold pieces.
Cool.
Excellent.
Now, obviously, you don't get 450 gold pieces each. That is spread amongst you, however Hogan sees fit.
Well, unless it buys me another mace, I'm not interested.
plus
Split it 4 ways.
that we
Yeah,
don't need at the moment anyway.
And we can divvy it up after. But it was more let's take care of that before we end everything.
And also, I have this. I'm feeling weirdly honest. To do turns around. You boss, don't forget the 75 gold that we got from the other place. I've been holding on to.
Jewelry. Yep. Okay.
Good lad, Hadil.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're rubbing off on me. Don't.
Cool. Well done, everybody.
Yay! Yay us!
Huzzah.
That was pretty close. I
I thought I was gonna die.
So that was, again, that's the first time we've tried an epic encounter. There's lots of like trip hazards and things like that in the game. It's not just straightforward combat, but having that thing where you set the scene and then it's full-on combat. You have a map to walk around, to explore, to do things. You had two settings. One was the encampment, which is a bit of a free-for-all, and then you had a dungeon to explore. And various routes. You know, you found one of the routes that you could have gone down, and then various obstacles like the lava, traps, and different items and things along the way.
It was good.
So,
That was great fun. I'm loving these.
Yeah. I was going to ask about the little snakes and the eggs when we go back through, because we have to go back that way and get through the.
Well, you don't know. You don't know yet.
Rubble.
You have to find out.
This is what I was going to ask, Dave. Is the next encounter a new box?
Yes.
That's continuous of this adventure, or is it all part of the Kobold Queen box?
You'll find out next time.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just hoping he lets us rest.
Yeah.
We'll
be buggered.
There's no resting. I told you that. There's no
And we're
resting.
dead.
There's no resting in dungeoneering.
Right,
There's no resting.
We'll have to rest, otherwise we'll just be dead within the first 5 seconds.
That's fine.
Okay. Can we sleep
No.
in the chamber with the
No.
Kobold Queen corpse?
No. You just heard
The
a
headless
roar. There is just
Yeah,
a
but
roar.
that was deep down in the caves. We can go outside and.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Our way is blocked by
You're
rocks.
blocked. You have to dig your
Yeah,
way
we can
out.
dig that out. That's not a problem.
So we'll
See you
find
fine,
out
but-
what happens next
gonna-
month
Next
when we
time.
pick up again. But we'll try and find a suitable time for everyone.
Yeah,
So
cool.
we can do it.
Right.
Right. Until that time, we're going to call it quits there. It is 12:30 midnight for us, and it's 1:30 for Annie. So we will see you again soon. Check out our YouTube stuff for all of our stuff, but please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit like and the bell and all that jazz. See you again soon.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Ah,
Right.
Ah.
Sorry about my technical. I don't know why my tablet dropped the signal. That was really bloody annoying. So, Steve, thanks for rolling my dice for me.
And no worries.
I'm just going to say sorry about my oops with the lava. I'm
Yeah.
really glad that was the. Every time I've rolled the damage on that, it has always been cataclysmic, and the 39 was one of the lower rolls. And I thought, well, okay. And then rolling that 29, I was like, 30 inside my mind. I was like, yes, thank fuck for that. Ooh. Pretty good for a weapon that I came up with. I'm happy. I'm happy with it.